Hey guys, this is a different video for me. Basically, there's this guy in the Deadlock server who's been in Initiate for over 300 games at this point, and I, as someone who's at least above that rank, figured I could give him some pointers to help him out and help him get better at the game. So that's what this video is. I won't keep you here for too long. Let's go ahead and get started. We're running to the shop, okay. We heavy melee in his direction. Seems a bit strange. Okay, so Drifter's shooting at you. You should probably be aware of that. We're reloading right now. Alright. Why are we standing? Okay. So you want to play cover, generally? I'm going to pause it here. So, we're a bit in. I'm not sure what's been happening with you. Maybe you got a call. Maybe you had to handle something. You know what happens. You don't want to do this. You don't want to be standing out in the open, not doing anything. Basically, at any point in Deadlock, if you can avoid it. So you could have been backing behind cover. Or when you put your assistant up, Drifter was shooting you. You took like you have 730 base health. You took 200. You're taking 200 damage from minions and from Drifter just shooting you in the face while nothing else was happening. You could have avoided that damage, and that could have let you take favorable trades against your lane opponents. That could have let you, maybe work towards a kill or something. Maybe something outside the game happened here, but like doing whatever you can to make sure that you're not just taking damage for no reason is really, really important, especially in lane. Right here, we could honestly be backing up to let these guys attack either these next minions or the Guardian. You know, they're not going to do significant damage to it. You could have just done nothing. Okay, Drifter and Billy are to our right. We'll keep an eye on that. He's over there now. Yeah, we're still taking a lot of extra damage. So, yeah, okay. You see, you've taken your entire health bar has been gone, and all you're doing is shooting this minion. Billy came up and shot you. Drifter came up and used his ability against you. Look at how low your HP is, and like they didn't do anything special. Like there's no reason for you to be this low on HP right now. If you just been hiding behind these boxes, if you would just back up, if I can, if you would just back up behind this right now, you'd have so much more HP. Yeah. So just be careful about that. Alright, so Billy is taking a lot of damage as well. Drifter and Billy are low. I'm not sure why. You can back up here. You just got shot. Yeah, so those are some souls on the ground. What are we going to unlock here? Alright. We unlocked an ability. That's good. You have 12k souls. Alright, we're going to be back to heal. That's fine. Especially since you're on blue, you take the least time to back out of any place. I would say while you're there, you could, instead of just doing nothing, you could press B, buy your item real quick, and then go back to lane. Small optimization. Probably isn't going to matter that much. Okay, back up, back up. You don't want to take damage for no reason. Alright, this is an okay cooldown usage. Alright, good. You dealt some damage to him. Alright, that was a fine interaction. You could have played cover slightly better, but like that's fine. Alright, we are now buying. We have 16k here. Alright. Could have done that earlier. We're reloading. Okay. This is a bad habit I have as too. No reason to reload there. You just wasted time. Also, just for the record, your minions are pushing right now. So doing monster camps in between waves is good, but like the focus is on the phrase in between waves. You are doing it during wave. So this can be okay if you want your lane partner to get souls, and so you're kind of farming your lane partner get all the souls from wave while you do this, but you should be doing that intentionally. Generally speaking, if you're just playing for you and you're just playing to maximize your own value, you would want to be, if I can check what we're doing over here right now. Yep, see, these are, yeah, yep. we just probably finished doing wave. So that's souls that you just missed. You could have waited. You could have done this wave and then ran back to do that, and you probably would have gotten more souls. Just a small optimization there. We're reloading again. No reason to do that. Honestly, you could be burning a cooldown here. I think you were hitting the wall there because you weren't moved over far enough. It happened. All right, we have our third ability unlocked.
Savannah, need your help.
Yeah, so what you want to do right now real quick is
You're gonna look adorable.
you could have walked forward to try and get those souls. There are still souls on the ground that you haven't picked up yet. You should try and drop down and get those. So you just, all those souls are just being burnt. You've just lost souls. So those souls that you see over there, those are the souls for minions that you have to get in range to collect. There were like 3 of them that you just let get burnt by not dropping down here. For a while they were both there, but there was a bit there where there were souls on the ground that you could have dropped to the left, gotten up here. They'll come to you through walls and everything. And so you got some damage on your lane opponents, which is fine, but you just lost souls there. So when you see souls on the ground like that, you should make it a small priority, not the biggest thing, but like over just getting damage on your lane opponents or whatever, you should make it a priority to try and get close enough to them to pick those souls up. All right, Drifter did not tally behind. Okay, we're standing on top. Oh, here's this guy. Yeah, back up. You don't want to be right in this guy's face. You do not want to be in Billy's face. You want to back up. You have range on him. Okay, that was really laggy. Okay, good shit. You got a kill. Awesome. That's really nice. You're very low. I would be playing cover right now. I'd be playing corner. Back up, back up. You do not want to take any extra damage when you're at 195 HP. Drifter, like Billy respawned, Drifter is still at a little over half HP. He would probably be wanting to go and get a kill right now on you. More souls being burnt right now. Not a lot you can do though because you're so low. Okay, so we went to get the HP, which is nice, but still 2 souls on the ground being burnt. Okay. You burnt your rabbit cooldown on the ground right in front of you. Billy was never like gonna charge up there and try to do that. Well, the best thing to do with those types of cooldowns is I kind of think of them as like herding cooldowns almost, where you put an area on the ground where your opponents don't want to be, and so they have to move away from that, right? So maybe you were using that just to make sure he didn't come up and get you, but like I don't think he was going to do that. If you want to try and hit him, you can put that behind him, and that forces him to either come forward, which he, like in other situations he may not want to do, or you know, he'll get rabbited. So to your right, yep. I think we heard him over there earlier actually. Try and pay attention to the sound cues you hear. I'm assuming that parry just came out because you're pressing too many buttons. That happens. That happened. Okay, so if we're gonna back here, which I don't hate backing, but if we're backing now, we probably should have backed earlier, because now, like, you were at almost half HP. If we waited one more wave, the HP you got from another health minion would have put you in a situation where you'd kind of be fine. All right. Okay, I will say there, I think what you maybe should have done, you maybe should have prioritized turning him into a rabbit there over putting the guided bolt out. This is just me speculating, but like you knew he was around the corner, you knew Victor was coming up from the right. If you would put it to the left and kind of as far back, I'm not sure how with the range. Maybe you just couldn't, maybe you just weren't close enough. Maybe you needed to dash in to try and make this play work. But you could have put it behind Billy's sword to the left, and then he really had nowhere to go. And then you could have done the guided missile while he's a rabbit. He would have gotten even more damage and like maybe a kill there, considering how low he was. Also, we aren't playing cover. I would want to play cover. Do not go this close. Do not back up, back up, back up. Run to the left.
You'll make a great runner.
Oh, but good rabbit, good rabbit. All right, you got the kill. You got the kill assist at least. Same difference. So, you know, oh, yeah, drifted to your right. You're going to want to back up, play cover. What you can do here in a situation like this where there are a lot of souls is you can go into this little pocket right here. You can go from that cover right there. You can just dash, slide down by holding control, you'll get all of these souls, and you have a veil, so it's hard to see you, and you can like see out of it really well. Playing this part right here is actually really good at this rank. If they come for you, you can escape out this way, or you can go all the way down and go back up over there. It's pretty good. So, you know, if people are trying to pressure you, that's always an option. Okay, that's an aggressive melee.
God, I'm good.
Alright, yeah, that rabbit cooldown really wasn't going to get much for us.
Don't mess this up, Savannah.
Okay. You are holding on to your cooldowns for a long time, I've noticed.
Don't worry, you'll turn back.
Yeah, so you saw him charging there. Not the best rabbit usage, but it happens. We're not always going to use our cooldowns optimally. If you had saved it, you could have rabbited there. Probably got more value, which, you know.
My favorite trick.
Alright. You missed that. That's fine. Let's shoot all our guys. Yep. We are at 6 minutes.
I got him.
So bridge buff is up. You couldn't go for it right now, but just remember about the time bridge buffs spawn, you can run over to... Oh. That's an ultimate. Okay, you're stolen his ultimate. That's very good. You did miss it. That's unfortunate. But luckily that you missed it because they were getting murdered. So, like, you know. So, sometimes your team just, you were going to make a play, but your team steals it from you. And, you know, that's unfortunate, but it happens. Also, real quick, I'm going to pause the game, talk about this. One thing you'll want to think about, just in general, is obviously just what ultimate you're going to try and steal from the enemies on this character. So, like, Chain Gang, not something you really want. You kind of like your range. Drifter ultimate, terrible. Does nothing on you. Page ultimate, very good to steal. Abrams ultimate, pretty good. 7 ultimate, pretty good to steal. Very strong ultimate. And this ultimate is not optimal, but it's pretty good. So, basically, you just don't want to steal the ultimates of your lane opponents, which you probably know, but it's worth repeating. You were a bit in an unfortunate lane that you didn't have anything great to steal from. Also, one thing, I think Rift should be starting soonish. We're on blue, so we don't know where it is. I don't think it's on our map yet. Maybe ask your teammates. They might be able to see where it is. They are telling up here. Yeah. Just get out.
Let's see you still standing.
What you want to do there?
Ready for the turn.
Yeah. Let me pause. Yeah. So what you did here is you jumped away and you were looking this way the entire time. What you want to do in this situation is like just like do this like and kind of whip around to look at what's happening. You really want to know what's going on because you could have like whipped around. You are out of cooldowns here. Maybe you could have used Guided Bolt or something to try and get some more damage in. But like I don't know. Your Victor was probably cooked there. I don't think you could have saved him. But having visual on what's happening a bit earlier than you did might have been nice. Yeah, okay. Tiny thing there. You saw Victor ult going off. You should be looking. Are they going to get stunned? If they get stunned, put your rabbit down. You should have put rabbit down as soon as you could. You could have got that guy in a really bad spot and dealt a lot of damage to him. You could have like popped down your assistant, go for Guided Bolt. I think Guided Bolt. Let me see. If you have an assistant, they also cast Vexing Bolt. Yeah, so that's another thing. You haven't been doing. You haven't been going assistant into Vexing Bolt. That's just free damage. Like, if you can do that, if you're in a situation where you just want to deal damage to people, like, what you could have done there is, I appreciate all these cooldowns up. You could have saw that he was down. You could have cast Rabbit, put down your assistant really quickly, Vexing Bolt, hit the Rabbit, big damage, huge damage there. Maybe would have gotten a kill. Situational awareness is really big. If you've just been paying attention to, or reacted faster to seeing the, Victor ult go off. You saw Victor ult go off. Maybe you'll see the same one get caught in it. They did. This is an opportunity for damage here. Yeah, they were running away. You would have needed to put that further out if you were going to catch them. Kind of in front to where they were running. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Maybe put down a assistant and just pepper fire at him. We could just drop assistant down. Back up. You're taking minion damage for no reason. Also, yeah, Billy's still there. I don't know why we just focused on, like, we definitely should have been backing up there.
Let's get to work, Savannah.
So, a tiny thing I've noticed about your playstyle, and maybe this is just me being wrong and not understanding the character. super well. But you seem to like use one ability, wait, use one ability, wait, use one ability. You don't kind of use all your abilities in rapid succession. And like at some level, I can understand that. You want to always have something to do. You don't want to get caught with your pants down. But like, especially on Sinclair, you can kind of combo your abilities together. Again, Rabbit, Assistant, Vexing Bolt, huge damage. That's like the kind of combo you want to hit. You want to get people in Rabbit form. Maybe we already have Spectral Assistant up, and then use Vexing Bolt to maximize your damage. That's kind of the thing you're looking to do in order to be able to deal damage. You also do have audience participation up. Unfortunately, no good ults to steal here. So maybe you think about roaming a bit earlier here, but these guys are putting a lot of pressure off, so that's going to be difficult. We do have a lot of souls. We could buy something. What's our next buy here?
Swing by anytime.
Trophy Collector. Okay. You're pretty low HP. Wave is still happening. Okay. We gotta talk about your camp farm. Why are you on Sinclair? You bought monster rounds, and that's like your only gun buy? Why are you peeking around the corner, shooting one guy down, going away, reloading, and then doing it again? This is like a maximally inefficient farming method. So like, first off, Victor is 2v1ing in lane right now. He just cleared lane. He got all the souls for it. You're over here. Use a cooldown. Like, I understand that you don't want to waste Vexing Bolt, but you have extra charge. You have, like, more use of this. If you're going to be doing camps like this, you want to be doing them fast. And sometimes that's going to mean burning cooldowns. You need to think about when you're doing it. Now's not the best time because you're missing lane in order to farm here. So I think on average, you're actually losing souls. You want to push lane all the way up to their walker where it's kind of hard for you to do anything, then run back and do this as quickly as possible. Maybe use a cooldown to burst it down and then go back to catch the next wave. What you're doing right now is wasting time and souls. So go in this room, burn cooldowns, shoot until you have to reload, and then maybe use a heavy melee to try and clear the camp without having to reload at all.
They will curse your name, Vindicta.
Now, where's my sister?
Alright, we missed our Vexing Bolt. Alright. That didn't go perfectly, but it's fine. Trophy Collector seems a bit ambitious here. Why are we... Okay, don't run into his face and try to duel him like that. Don't do that. You are on low HP. That guy wants to be close more than you do. Okay, that's something you're going to need to think about. Both of your lane opponents, this guy has a 1 that hits in front of him, deals bonus melee damage if you're in melee range. This guy is a melee hero. He wants to run you down. You have an ability that deals more damage the further it goes. You have a thing to like just pepper people down with damage and teleport around, which you haven't been using, by the way. You can like put that up somewhere, like fire at people if it feels like you might be able to get more damage, teleport up to where it is. I haven't played a lot of his characters. I'm not sure when the best times to do that are, but that's something you should keep in mind. And you have crowd control. Do not run forward and try to like melee people at half health. You want to play this by poking. You want your Victor to run up, and while they're fighting Victor, you want to shoot your abilities at them and make it very hard for them to kill them. Also, we're at 9 minutes. Laning phase should be coming to an end. So I know you haven't gotten Guardian yet, but like there's a Sinners here that hasn't been done. There's a Sinners to the right over here that hasn't been done. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong part of the map. Still true on your side of the map, by the way. There are 2 Sinners that you just haven't done. You could go get those, get a lot of souls. Why are we running boxes right now? Don't run boxes right now. You need to pay attention to... Okay. Farming is good. Running boxes is good. You need to pay attention to what's happening with wave before you do that. You do those things in between wave, not when wave is pushed into your Guardian and your lane mate is fighting the opponents. Alright, I think you hit him.
This will keep him on their toes.
Miss. That's unfortunate. Okay, so you can you. Okay, that was a bit weird and glitchy. I wouldn't have gone for that melee there, but Alright, we're taking damage from minions. We could back up. Okay. Alright, we're gonna buy. What are we buying? I just want to point out, by the way, Trophy Collector, a roaming item. You do not buy this unless you are going to roam. You've bought this, gotten 0 stacks off of it, and stayed in lane the entire time. Don't buy Trophy Collector if this is how you're going to play. It's okay to, even if you're going to play this, you're going to stay in lane for a long time until like you get Guardian or whatever. That's fine. Just don't get Trophy Collector yet. You aren't going, like, you should not be buying Trophy Collector if you're going to stay in one lane and try and farm up and stuff. You buy Trophy Collector if you are going to roam around the map and look for kills, which you're not doing. It's just wasted souls at this point. You could just get Enduring Speed and have a better item for movement and getting around, and also get, like, slow resist and other cool stuff. Also, right now, by the way, your lane's pushed up. Yep, go up on bridge. That's good. Exactly what I wanted you to do. Look at that. I would honestly, I would have stayed up there. I would have kept shooting them. You really weren't taking any damage? Okay, now you're going to want to leave. Okay. Were you waiting for them to come up there and try to mess with you? I think there are other ways to do that. I think that someone just went to your right, by the way. Try and pay attention to shit like that. Yeah, Billy's running to the right. He's not fighting you. I'm not sure if you could see that on your screen or not. Nice rabbit attempt. Unfortunately, it didn't work here. Also, by the way, you do kind of want to steal either of these people's ults, actually. So, they're honestly, you're kind of low too. Maybe try and steal Abram's ult here instead of 7 ult. You know what? That works. Ah, fuck, you're really low. I don't think you're going to be able to use it. Don't just pop this. Don't pop this. Don't pop this. Don't pop this. Nope. Nope. This is how you die. This is how you die. This is very bad. That Billy... Okay. If that Billy was... You're very lucky that Billy was running Erd and not doing anything else. He could have turned around. He could have turned around and just shot you and you would have died. You had 300 health. Like, honestly, this 7 should have just killed you. Like, that you're not going to get away with it. Sometimes, the thing about audience participation, it's limited time. It's a fast cooldown. I know you love how it has a fast cooldown. Don't feel pressured to use the ultimate if it's not going to do anything, and if it's going to get you killed. Nice. Nice bunny, nice bunny. Shit, back up. Yep. Yep. That was going to happen. Recharge, nice. So we're building around Vexing Bolt, it seems. What are we doing? Why are we just standing? Oh no, we're dead still. Have we respawned yet? Why is the respawn taking so long?
Of course, Henry wants me to fix things.
That's very weird. That was extremely strange. Maybe the replay viewer was just being weird. Okay, so we're at 12 minutes and we have 7.3k souls. So I want to point out something. You have the least souls on your team. You end up being MVP of this game, by the way. I already know that. Your team is winning. You're up kills. You're 1-1-2, so you're not losing, but you still have the least souls on your team. Why is that? Well, I mean, you've been feeding them all to Victor, basically, but you also have just been very inefficient with your time. And that, like, getting this number up is, like, the most important thing you can do. If you are, like, you could have no kills, like 2 deaths, but if you had, like, an extra 2,000 souls, you would be in a more winning position. Like, unironically. It doesn't matter how many times you die, if you get more farm than your opponents do, which your team has been doing, and you've been not throwing, and you've been, you know, holding your lane opponents at bay, so they aren't getting farmed. But, like, look, you're losing lane right now. 8.5, 7.3, 8.7, 8.9. They have more souls than you. You have lost this lane. Even though you're up kills, you are losing lane because of how inefficient you're being. Okay, so there's nothing to do here. So... Oh, actually, he's right there. Okay, that was never hitting. Yes! Good shit, good kill. Okay. So, yeah, go ahead, clean up these minions as fast as you can. And what I would do here... is... Yeah, just turn around and catch next wave real quick.
No one stands between me and my destiny.
We still have multiple centers that haven't been done. Kill these minions, And then as soon as you kill these minions, I would run right over there to the center in the building. To your right. Okay, that hit the ceiling. Okay. Alright, you got a kill assist. So that worked out. I don't think you knew that Billy was there. And that Billy shouldn't have just died for no reason like that. That Billy at that HP, he shouldn't have like ran at you. He should have backed the fuck up when he saw 2 full HP people pushing into his walker. Outside of Initiate, you're not going to get those souls. And honestly, the souls that your team got from that, you could have gotten by just going and farming. So I think farming was still the right play here, even though that worked out. It's about consistency, not about peaks. So, especially after this, even if that worked out, after this, you can absolutely go farm. You can get this Guardian, and then you can go and do those Sinners. You can go try and steal the opponent's Sinners if they're up right now. My map says they are, so your map should as well. Yeah, you're kind of just standing around. Where are we going? Okay, we're doing boxes. So boxes are the worst type of farm. Are we just going to run more boxes? We're running more boxes. Okay. I'm going to let you... I'm going to see what you do here. Okay, we're running to shop. We're buying. What are we buying? Enchanter's Emblem. Alright, that's a good item. Are we going to... Okay, we're doing wave now. Doing wave here is correct. That's good. She's right in front of you. You gotta pay attention to where they are, dude. You took so much extra damage that you didn't need to right there. We still haven't done Sinners. Okay, yeah, back up. You can just hide behind Guardian. What? I don't think you saw anything there. Why would you do that? Okay, Guardian's down. That was gonna happen. Genuinely not a huge deal. Ooh. Okay, we're just pushing wave, pushing wave, pushing wave. Okay. Are we going to slowly use cooldowns? Use cooldowns on farm. Okay, now go over there and do the Sinners. Yes! Yes, finally! No! Why are we doing boxes? No, you were so close! Do the Sinners! It's right there! It's so many souls! You're walking around doing nothing instead of farming. Yes, yes, do it, do it, do it, do it. We walked past the Sinners to grab the boxes. Why do we have 3 up? Did you see someone over here? I mean, I know there aren't over here, but I don't know why you're running this deep. I really don't know why you expect. There's a Sinner to your right, by the way. You can steal that. We're going back here. Okay, first off, deselect your ultimate. You don't need that. And also, like, you're roaming around for kills, like, very inefficiently. So yeah, you've let your wave get pushed up, and you did not get any souls. Genuinely, you could have stolen Chain Gang earlier. Yeah, this works. Yep, that worked out pretty well, especially with Victor there. I don't know if you were thinking about that, but with Victor there especially, that was a very good plan. Didn't work out, but you did get a good trade out of it. So, you know, it's all right. What I would have done there is I would have copied Chain Gang faster, if at all possible, and I would have tried to pull him towards Walker. Okay, we are boosting back. Where are we heading? We're burning our boost here. We're going to your left lane. I'm not sure which one this is. All right, we're going to clear wave real quick. That's good. Clear wave is good. Great source of souls. We have 4,000, by the way. We should probably buy. I know that it can get hectic. Sometimes you have a lot of shit going on. It's hard to buy. So we tellied back, and then we're walking to where we already... Why did we telly? Can I ask? What did you just want to press the button? Like, I'm not sure, like... I'm really not sure why you did that. Alright, so we have 5k souls. We can buy. We have a few places to go. We've now pushed up this lane. We could go push this up more. There's some farm we could grab, but there's not that much on this side of the map for us. So it looks like you're just going to go back and buy real quick. Enduring... Okay. Why are we going Trophy Collector Enduring Speed? I really don't understand. So Trophy Collector has 2 stacks, by the way, so very few. If we could have just bought Enduring Speed when we bought Trophy Collector, we would be fast already. We'd have movement speed all the time, not just sprint speed. So we'd constantly be schmoving, and we could have bought a totally different item here. So this is my own item that I got for Sinclair. They said that they don't like Surge of Power. It's the imbue permanent spirit power when the ability is used, gain bonus move speed to maintain full speed while attacking. Yeah, this doesn't seem like the best because you're not really an M1 hero at all. I'm not sure what your better itemization is. I'm just talking about what I do know. And Trophy Collector feels very out of place here. I feel like this was a very low value buy. I feel like we just replaced this with Enduring Speed at that point and spent the souls on something else, we would be in a much better position. Because, like, I know you're like, oh, but I'm getting passive souls out of Trophy Collector. Like, it's going to be a while still. Okay. We burnt this too early. Stealing that ultimate, great. You want to dash forward, get over him, like, be above the bridge, then pop that. Now, then he has nowhere to go. You probably could have gotten a kill or something from that ultimate. Stealing ultimates is awesome. It's super cool. Hell yeah. Great damage on the page. But I was going to say, once you steal an ultimate, you want to try and get in a good position to use it. You popped it just a little too early. Be careful about that. Oh, yeah. He's right there. He's right there. Back up. Back up. Back up. Oh, you're about to get stunned in enemy territory. Yeah. Take the tightrope and just, like, dash jump away. Yep. Get out. Get out. Get out. You don't want to be here. You do not want to be here right now. Okay. They're gonna see you. Okay, never mind. This guy's fucking blind. I mean, if they're gonna let you get away with it, why are we standing here? But like, if they're gonna let you get away with it, just keep doing it. Honestly. All right, that didn't work out. Still didn't work out. So, a small thing. When you use your bolt, if you're gonna go for like these really far bolts, I think it's probably worth getting. I'm pretty sure they have splash damage. I think you can get expansion to up the splash damage a little bit. I'm not sure if that's worth it, but I think that's something you do, especially if you get big expanding. The 32k that'll work on any ultimate you steal with that has like an AoE effect. Which, you know, there are ones this game you want to steal that for. It'll work on your rabbit hex, I'm pretty sure. I think it'll let you put this further out too. So that's probably an okay buy item to build. Also, when you're doing your bolt thing, try and direct it where people are going to be running and not just at them. That is going to be far more likely to catch people than just going to get at them. Because, like, you know, it's a projectile. You want to aim where people are going to be, not where they are. That's a mechanical thing. It's quite difficult. So if you're dude, I can't believe they aren't fighting here. Like, I keep saying, like, you need to get out of here. They're gonna start looking at you at some point. They're just not. Wow. Hey, man, if you can get away with it, get away with it. All right. That Abrams is to the right. I would do something about that. You are silenced. Rut. Yeah, get in there. Get in there. Hide in here. Where is she? Okay, we tallied out. Do we have any idea what's going on? They're still fighting there. I think Warden's just cooked. Yeah. Run. Oh, hey, souls. Yeah. Get out of here. Don't take this wave. Don't take this wave. There are 3 people. Okay, that Warden should have died like an hour ago. The fact that he lived that long is insane. Don't go back in. Don't go back. Just run. Just leave. Just leave. That guy is cooked. If he survives, it's a miracle. There's nothing you can do to save him. You know there are 4 at that walker. You should have been gone way before then. In higher ranks, those people are going to kill that Warden and then rush you down and kill you. Okay. We still haven't really done any farm. We bought monster rounds to shoot very slowly at the level 1 camp. We haven't tried to do level 2 camps, which I think you should be able to do by now. We're still a bit underfed compared to our team. Yep, back up, back up. Honestly, just leave. Don't even try to shoot the minions. It's not worth it. Alright, we missed our bolt. Unfortunate. Ooh, you hit him, you hit him, you hit him. That's good, that's good. Get out. Don't use it. You're gonna die. Yup. He didn't even need to pop ult there. You were always dead. You have to keep in mind the weaknesses of your enemy's ultimates when you copy them. 7 ult is very powerful. It's bad if he's at low HP and he just dies when he uses it. We've got greater expansion. That's the item I was talking about. I think this one is actually pretty good. Yep, great with the ultimates you steal. Great on a lot of your abilities. That's a really good buy. Okay.
It's okay.
Viewers glitching out.
Our yellow guardian has been defeated.
All right, we're going to yellow. Yellow's a good place to be. Wave needs pushing. Oh, by the way, you're not great. Your gun is just not that good. Just use cooldowns on this, man. Just use your bolt to clear wave. It's fine. How long does it take for it to come back? 2.1 to 9 seconds. It's a 9-second cooldown for this to come back. You can use 2 of these, and you'll have all 3 back for a fight. Don't be afraid to use cooldowns to clear wave, and especially to clear camps if you're going to be doing camps. You're a spirit hero. You have to use your cooldowns to deal meaningful damage, and that includes 2 NPCs. You could do the centers, by the way. That's free souls you could have just taken. You could have pushed this up, done this wave, gone back to the centers, taken this centers too. There's no one over here. You probably didn't know that. A bit risky. Okay. We went to the wrong place. That happens. We're going to blue. We're going to blue. That's good. If you had done centers, you would not be here in time for this. You would have been able to save it, but, you know.
Oh, you're gonna look adorable.
He's gonna break it. Yeah, that's good. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Fuck him up. Put bunnies on him. Put bunnies down. Yep, you got him. You got him. Hit him. Oh, you biffed it. You biffed it. That's fine. Yes. There's no way he gets out of this. Come on. Hell yeah, you got him. Yeah, go ahead and clear this wave. All right. There are still centers we can do. I don't think you know that that is getting. Well, you see it. You know, you should be able to see it's getting pushed up. Yeah. We're gonna head over there. Protect this walker. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I haven't seen Rift happen. Where is Rift going on with it? Did we just steal his ultimate and we're really trying to use this guy's ultimate against him? Come on, you're so close to that kill, buddy.
I got him.
No! Oh, get sniped! Hell yeah. I don't know if I could have done that better. I'm not sure. You have 7. You need to go buy. There's a secret shop right over here, by the way. But honestly, you can probably just run back, use Vexing Bolt to clear this wave really quickly, or do it the slow way. That's also okay. But clear this wave, go back, buy. Oh, and actually, you want to head to blue here. So yeah, I'd probably burn. If I were you, I'd burn Zipline Boost, go back to base, buy. I would probably have my item queued up already. I usually queue items 1 item ahead, because honestly, your items are not going to change, and that lets you do things like tagging the base there, buy an item, and then go. You don't have to think about it. You don't always want to do that. Sometimes you want to be more flexible, but there are situations where queuing up items to buy. Unfortunate. You got interrupted. You're using a lot of melee. You really don't need to be doing that. You can just be using your cooldown.
Don't worry, you'll turn back. Time. Direction.
Nice. Good kill. What are we at? We're at 7 stacks. We're not even halfway. Alright, we're taking this. Alright, your team is pushed up. Okay. I just want to say. First off, Rift is opening. Run there. You have it way pushed up. They're not going to make it in time. You want to be here. Honestly, I would say fuck this wave. Go here. Get the free souls. Maybe take this magic buff while you're over there. And then come back and do this. That's really important. Also, you have 10k souls. Dude, you have 27k souls total. We're taking magic buff right now. That's okay. Are we going to go from here toward Rift? You know what? That works. This is also a really good route. I would honestly be greedy and I'd go to Secret Shop. You were right next to it. Almost half of your souls, like a third of the souls you got in this game are on your person right now, not doing anything. So, like, at this point, it is almost a higher priority for you to go by than it is to do other things. Because you have so many souls not doing anything. Don't push wave. Don't push wave. You don't need to push wave. There's nothing over here. You already have Walker. Okay, we're doing boxes. That's chill, I guess. I think going and, we're gonna very slowly clear this level 1 camp. If you're gonna buy monster rounds, you should at least try to do level 2 camps. Doing only level 1 camps really is not that efficient. Don't go forward. There are 2 people here. There's nothing else to do. Kind of missed there. So now we're burning cooldowns on wave. That's interesting. You do more of this. See how fast you're killing these guys? You cleared 2 waves in like the time it takes you to clear 1 wave most of the time. You can buy 2 6K items, by the way. No, you can't. You can't quite afford that. You can almost buy 2 6K items. Do that. That's awesome. So I will say it's something it's important to think about is like what your team is trying to play for at any given time. So what have we bought? We bought cooldown. We bought boundless spirit. We bought superior duration. So duration works on our bunnies. That's kind of all it's good for right now on us. And it's also good for any ults that we steal from them that have duration, which are like the stuns here, the length of these 2. Not a bad buy, I would say. I would honestly say if you're going to buy superior duration, it's maybe worth looking into the magic debuff items, slowing hex, etc. We're stealing that shit. That's really cool. Hell yeah, huge stun. Now get the fuck out before you take too much damage. Gotten kills. Alright, this is working out. I do think you want to be playing from a bit more of a range, like a slight more of a range there. It didn't end up mattering there. Get this page. Don't let her escape. Good shit. Good shit. Nice kill. Do mid boss. If you can. Hell yes. Your team's doing the exact right thing now. Tiny thing. Try to get used to sliding. Sliding's very good. It's fast. It's a very good movement option. You have infinite ammo while sliding, which is a bit more difficult to implement, but it is quite good. So whenever you're just going down stairs like that, make it a habit to try and slide. Like, very small optimization you can make, but it can matter a lot. So, honestly, you're going to kind of be emotional support for this. You are not good at doing this. Okay, kill him. Kill him. Yep, kill him. You should focus on killing him. Your team should probably keep doing that. Honestly, you can chase this while your team does mid boss. That's genuinely a really good idea, considering that he shouldn't have been there, honestly. But you're gonna profit from his mistakes. Also, he was terrible about bunny death. You gotta kill. No! Don't shoot him. Why are you meleeing? He's gonna get away. No! Stop trying to melee. You use your abilities first. Just shoot the ground. Just shoot the ground at his feet and he would die. Get that bag. Run back to mid to make sure that they don't do anything about it. Okay. I don't know why we're doing boxes right now. Also, we have a shit ton of money. Go to Secret Shop. Secret Shop is in the trenches to your left. Paige has DC'd. Awesome. Well, you win. Ugh. Yeah, so there, I think, honestly, you might even want to put that, like, closer down to your feet. That's not something I would have thought of, honestly, in that moment. But that's really good. You don't really want to be 1v1 this guy right now. Like, there's really not a lot of value in it. Don't just stand there. Yeah, get him.
Keep your eye on the bolt.
Okay, you missed that heavy melee. Oh, big parry. Own him. Ooh. Okay, in that situation, just shoot them. You don't have to always get heavy melees. Just shooting people is fine. Ooh, yes, nice ultimate. Oh, she didn't DC. She's back. Awesome. Where's your team right now? Yeah, just walk forward. Just push, those thingamadoodads. You have 10k souls? Why is Wave so far back? Alright, there we are. Honestly, your Victor should just be running up. He has enough health, and if he has even a halfway decent build, which he does not, unfortunately, he should be able to just tank this. Why is he buying bullet? Why is he buying bullet? Their team is like mostly I guess that guy built. That's weird. Man, even then, bullet resilience is not the best item. That's not important. Yeah, just take this down. Not a lot to talk about here. Not a lot to do. All right. Yeah. So let's no. Go in. Yep. Fuck the minions. The minions don't matter. Why are we just standing here for so long? Your team is fighting on blue. Run to blue. So do this. This is fine. You should have been doing this a while back. You either want to start doing this immediately, or you want to go help your team with the team fight. This is fine. They aren't going to stop you from taking this. Now get out. You're kind of alone right now. Route over to blue to help your team out. Or don't. That's also fine. It's not, but also you have like 14k soul. What? This is such a... I've never seen a final push like this. Okay. Look at they're all fighting on blue. Your team is fighting on blue and dying, and you could be helping them, and you're not because you aren't looking at your mini-map. Look at your mini-map. You should always be looking... Okay. If something is not happening in front of your face at any given time, look at your mini-map. That is like this right here, this map is the most important thing you can be looking at. Like, at least 60% of the time. Way more important than the shit in front of you. If you're clearing waves, look at minimap. Or if you're clearing camps, look at minimap. If you're like on the line, look at minimap. If you're like waiting to respawn, look at minimap. You should be looking at minimap anytime you can figure that out, and that'll help you realize that your team is all fighting on blue, and you should go and help fuck them up. You're really far ahead right now. The entire team is fighting behind you, and you're taking down these. You aren't hiding from that, by the way. You're getting shot. You're just doing that at a really weird angle. Okay, yeah. There you go. Nice slide. Okay, your team's in here, so you're going to want to push with them. Let's go. Bit late on that reaction, but I've been there too. Okay, now, all right, yes, good. All right, we're winning. Drop down and get back up. I'm kind of just saying what you're doing, but like, I'm trying to give helpful commentary, but like, you know what to do here. It's the obvious thing to do. All right, now they're gonna get 2 respawns. Your team is in a position where you can handle that. You want to get at least the first part of this done right now. You can definitely get part 1 done. There we go. Now they're going to have respawns. They don't have ults. They only have Mina ult and Abrams ult. You guys are pretty healthy. You can end this right now. You're going to have to play it safe. You're going to have to play it smart. Get extra pick. Steal Page's ult. Steal Page's ult if you can. It's so good right now. You want to steal that ult. You want to steal 7 ult. You want to steal Abrams ult. Like, yes, do it. Yes, there we go. For the win, baby. Hell yeah. All right. So, your laning and stuff is like a lot of mechanic stuff can definitely be better, but like it goes without saying with low rank. That's true of me. For the laning and stuff, I think you just need to play cover more. You want to act faster in general. It's hard to say, but like you should be able to like press an ability, put it down, and use it. Like you want to be able to do that as fast as possible. So like maybe make it a bit of something that you like think about when you play. Just like think about trying to do stuff a bit faster. Macro is rough. Macro is something you have to work on. We started by unlocking Assistant this time. We're trying out a different build here. Weird. I feel like you should have pretty locked in what you want to do first. Why are we coming up here? This is really far away. You're not going to hit too many shots from up here. I mean, you're hitting some, but get down there. You don't need to be all the way up here to do this. You can be like over here on these boxes. You can get up on bridge and shoot people. This is just a weird time to do this. Like, this isn't a bad idea. Like, it's fine. It like works. But like, you kind of want to do this while like if lane is pushed up a bit more and they're kind of in this area, not when they're all the way back here. Like, they're hiding behind bridge. You're not going to get too much damage here. I would definitely go forward. And also, you want to get wave priority. You want to take their wave out before they take out yours. And then you can get up on bridge while they're back here, which is really good. I was going to ask why it's taking you so long to do anything. I realized you were lining up the... You don't have to snipe the confirms if you're down there, and it's a reasonable shot. Like... Okay. Where is Bebop? Okay, yeah, see, this is the problem with doing that now. Now you have no wave priority. That's why you want to clear wave first and then go take high ground. Generally, a little bit better. Alright, what are we buying? We're buying charge. We've bought extra charge. And we've unlocked an ability that doesn't have charges. So, small... Buy a different item first, or unlock the thing that uses the charge ability first. This is just bad.
Thank you.
This is just really bad order. Order to lull. Barra, you are taking so much poke damage. You have to stop doing it. You have to be cognizant of poke damage. Like, I know you want to get in there and use your melee. What you can do is you can shoot them and then hold the melee around a corner, then go in for it. Also, you don't want to use melee on early waves anyway, because better players will start to realize people are going to do that, and they'll wait for it and run up and parry behind the minion and blow your ass up. Be careful about that. You only do that, like right there, I think it was fine because they were pretty far away. Keep in mind where people are. Don't do that. If you're going to get shot at a ton, try and charge it around a corner and then come and hit the minion. Alright, yeah, alright. We're reloading again. We've unlocked the thing we should have. Go down there and pick up those souls. Hell yeah. You didn't get all of them, that's fine. Oh, we're going for high ground, going for a sneaky play. Oh, yeah, big damage, big damage. I think you missed a little bit. No! You missed so much, damn it. Didn't quite work out. The Bebop hook had some anti-synergy there. It's a bit unfortunate. Why are we going to shop? Are we looking? You can look at shop anywhere. Back up, back up. You're taking poke damage you don't need to. You don't want to take minion. You were never hitting anything there. Now you're bleeding. Taking extra poke damage. Okay. This seems to be a consistent problem with your laning phases. You take so much poke damage you don't need to. Use cover. Back up so that it's hard for them to hit you and you're not getting shot by minions. You don't want to take minion damage. Let the minions fight your minions or let them fight your guardian. Do not just soak up damage for no reason. Because the less damage you take to minions and poke, the more damage you can take going for kills. If you were at a higher life total right now, if you hadn't taken the damage, you had an extra 200 HP, you could run at this fucking Celeste and blow her ass up right now. She would be dead as fuck. You know that? Like, you took so much extra damage, especially with this Bebop. Look how healthy your Bebop is. You run in, Bebop's gonna run in after you. You get the hook on her, she's dead. You win the rest of laning phase for free.
Need help on blue.
Bebop's going in, by the way. Try and keep pay attention to what your lane partner's doing. He's fighting right now. He probably shouldn't be. He should be clearing wave real quick, but, you know, people do weird shit. What are we buying here? We're buying extra spirit. All right. Nope, we're buying monster rounds. Okay, so monster rounds is a bit weird here. It gives us extra region, which is fine. He took all the boxes. Ow. Wave is here. You don't do these boxes. You could hear him fighting wave while you're looking. You can clear that wave and then go to the boxes. The boxes are going to stay there. They respawn every like few minutes or so. As long as you get them in the next like 2 minutes, you're not losing any souls. Wave takes priority, especially in laning phase. You do wave, then you do other sources of farm. Back up, back up. You're taking poke damage. No reason to take that damage. Could have gotten blown the fuck up. That right there, not always, not in my yellow, that doesn't always happen, especially as you climb. That will get you killed. That guy would dash forward, hit parry, and you would die. Be careful about that. You cannot get super melee heavy, especially early, because that's when people look for it more. You do not want to be super... Okay, now you're using your abilities together a lot more. I'm not sure why. So, okay. Another thing. You keep going for these super long shots with your Vexing Bolts, where you like shoot up and shoot down, try to do this really cool shit. You don't have to do that all the time. Sometimes, it's better to just get consistent damage. If you just shot to the left, you could have gotten chip damage on that Shiv. You almost would have gotten it guaranteed. It's cool to go for the flashy plays. Genuinely, don't do the bolt bending thing. Don't shoot it up and then try to anchor it back down. Shoot it at them and then bend it more towards their direction once you realize where they're going. That's how you shoot it once where you think they're going, and then bend it if you need to make sure it hits. Getting consistent damage is way more important than the high rolls. They're fighting while you're doing wave. I don't know why he's doing this now. Part of this, dude, like, you had to see him, right? You had to know that Shiv was right next to you, shoving his shotgun up your asshole.
Here's a special trick just for you.
All right, so we have that. Wasted a bolt. Not even the ballpark there. We can buy an item here. I don't know what your next 800 is, or if you're saving. We are getting extra spirit now. That's fine. These are okay buys. Next, we're probably going to want to get a 1600. Maybe we can get the next tier of spirit. Whoa, okay. Put cooldowns down. Put your assistant down. Put your bunny, shoot him. You keep going for melees when your cooldowns are way more consistent value. Melee does a lot of damage, I know, but like it gets you parried, especially once you climb. It's going to get you parried a lot. You'll get punished for it, and it's way less consistent. You don't have to do a lot to with your cooldowns. They're way less work to get value. So now's a great time to go up top, by the way. They're really far up. You're low HP. Backing here is good too.
I'm on my way.
Backing here is acceptable. You know, despite everything, you're really not that far behind. Like, you're gonna be a bit far behind here because they're gonna get some souls at this time when you're healing. But like, that's worth it. Now we just have to hope that your bebop doesn't feed. Spoken into existence. Sorry. I did that to you retroactively. Never mind, you're goated. You just you get that kill back immediately. It's okay if your bebop feeds because you're just cracked. Alright, we got ult here now. Okay. Celeste ult is good to steal here. It's alright. It's not the best, but you can steal it. And it does good damage. And these guys are going to get blown up by it. They there's no way that Celeste knows how to play against their own ultimate. Generally speaking, in this game, Doorman ult is good to steal. Vindicta ult isn't great. Honestly, all these ults are okay. There's really no reason, like, kind of whatever you want. But like right now, I think Shiv ult is like an execute. I don't really know how to use it. If you know it better, maybe you can use it better. But I'd be grabbing. What is happening with your cape, bro? Also, why are we just you're at full health. You don't need to be crouching behind that. You let them. You took extra. Yo, sick combo. That was probably an accident, but okay. Don't hide behind that. Just try to hit him with the bolt. Light him up. Get out. Run away. Yep, that's what happens. You hear that voice line? You hear Celeste's voice line? Get away from everybody else as fast as you can. Burn all of your remaining stamina to get away from all minions, all of your teammates. Very important. So another thing you've been doing, I feel like you've just been spending your points as you get them, like 1 1 1 2 2 2 5 5 5. consider saving up, especially if you're building around Vexing Bolt, which it feels like you are. Consider going 1-2 into Vexing Bolt, maybe all the way to 5. What is it? Extra damage on everything? Maybe. But like, consider, like, especially with a 13-second cooldown on this, that's pretty good. Like, consider not getting, these are all cooldown minuses. But consider, like, saying, I'm okay not having Rabbit Hex as often as early to get more Vexing Bolts early and then buying Rabbit Hex afterward. I'm not sure exactly how you want to spend it, but, you know, getting these big power spikes early can be really important in lane, especially.
Our blue walker is under attack.
Alright, so lane is wrapping up. Should be anyway. You keep going through these Hail Mary Vexing Bolts. I know they're a cool clips, but you gotta value the consistent damage, I'm telling you. Back up, back up. Yep. You could have dropped a Rabbit Hex, like if someone's rapid you, consider like this hitting Rabbit Hex, dropping it right at your feet, backing up. Because if they keep coming at you, they're gonna get Hex, and like even if that like you can't capitalize on the damage, they basically can't chase you anymore, right? They lose most of their mobility. So Bebop's fighting again. Don't know why he's doing that, but you should consider trying to help him. Did you take Celeste ult, or did you take Shiv ult there? Whatever it did, it killed them. So, you know, obviously it was the correct play. Run over there and get him. So the Hex does not last for long. If you see someone get caught in it, you do not have time to go set up my assist and do it. Just W key forward, shoot them with your bolt, and then back up and get ready. Just make sure you hit them. Like the damage multiplier from the Rabbit is pretty good. Just hit them. Just make sure you hit them in Rabbit form. Don't go for the max damage. Alright, so Celeste is back. Be careful while getting caught in this thing, by the way. Yeah, like yours did. That gives her more spirit power. She deals more damage if she keeps catching you in that.
Henry, I need your help.
Missed another. You aren't hitting, like, you're getting, like, almost no value out of this. That was a big one. That was pretty good. But, like I'm telling you, you gotta be more careful. Getting consistent damage is really valuable. And we stole Celestial. Did you hit her with it? Doesn't look like you did. That's unfortunate. Just upgrade to the copy. That makes sense.
Introducing the magnificent Henry.
That was a good one. Yeah, I can't speak too much to the mechanics about it. I haven't played a lot of Sinclair. You gotta... I would very highly recommend trying to shoot those in a way where you consistently get damage off, more so than you like max value. That was a really good Hex. That Shiv was very high HP. He could have chased you. He wasn't able to. Back up. Yep. Be careful. You're getting punished for it right now. If you were gonna go in there to get those souls, you need to back up like immediately afterward. Yep. Hop up here. Shoot at him. That's correct. Yeah, and probably just play this corner right now where they can't see you. Yeah, either go back here or you could go to the left over there and just take all of this. Okay. Try to get better about like upgrading while doing other shit. You just tab 4-4, just spam it. It works. Make sure you're hitting tab. Taking a lot of damage. Okay, so in a situation like this is another thing you do. If you're gonna shoot minions, it's very important to like shoot minions and try to do that. Do it while you're safe. While you're around a corner where they can't see you and you can see the minion. Like, you keep doing it when you're out in the open and they just shoot you and you take a ton of damage for no reason. Stop doing that. Okay, so you see the Shiv going to the left, right? You see him chasing your Bebop? Why are we AFK? I'm sorry. Like, did you get another call? Did you get a text from someone important? Like, that happens? Try to minimize that if you can at all. Yep, they're doing that. That's good. That's good. Run it. You have to stay inside. You have to be in there. They're gonna get it. Run, slide in. You gave them the rift for nothing. You had the ult. You could have at least. You have to focus on the objective. You did the worst possible thing there, unfortunately, which is you didn't stop you didn't even contest the rift, and you died for it. So you didn't have a chance of winning the rift ever, and they still got all the they got everything they wanted from that.
Our yellow walker is
If you're going to die for rift, at least die on point. Celeste is low.
under attack.
You maybe go for a kill here. It's not looking like it. So another thing that I would consider doing a bit more on Sinclair, maybe try to use your assistant for mobility. Going to AFK again, I'm not sure what that is. But in that area where she's like running around, maybe chase her down, and when you see her, Bebop's going deep for this kill. Why are you AFK again? Why are you AFK so much? Like, I understand, like, it happens, but, like, there's no way you're getting this many important texts in a row. Also, you're taking a ton of minion damage you don't need to. Once again, you haven't done any camps this game, by the way. There's a level 2 camp to your right. There's one up there. They give a lot. There's a Sinners, by the way. You could be doing that right now. Or you could be... We're just holding ult out. We just want to steal an ult so bad. We're going to run to a different lane. Instead of getting our farm, instead of pushing our lane, you saw him. You saw it. You literally saw him. You missed. Ooh, you got big hit there. Nice kill. All right. So I got you a kill.
Channeling the dead.
Which is nice. That's good. That's not always gonna work. If that guy wasn't overextending, and if you didn't catch him with his pants down, he should have seen you there. You would have gotten kind of owned. So be careful about that. And like you could have gotten so much more. You genuinely could have gotten more souls from farming there than you got from that kill. It worked out for macro reasons, but like the thing is, you never do farm. You never take your Sinners. You never like say, oh, I can get wave real quick here. Do this, do this, do this. You never do that. You have to do that sometimes. You need to think about that. You can't always be looking for kills for, you know, you're roaming a little bit for Trophy Collector, but you're not even that fast. It's gonna be a bit difficult for you to do that. And the only farm you do is boxes. Like, doing boxes is good. Like, you know, there wasn't anything wrong with walking around and doing some boxes there. But like, consider farming other stuff as well. Nice hit. We can't steal his ultimate. His ultimate is an execute, so you're gonna want to use that. Like, you're gonna want to try and steal it when he's low on HP, so you can get the execute off of it. Right there, you kind of just went into the shotgun close range brawlers like area of effect where he's best and took a lot of damage for it. You also have 5k souls here. Like, genuinely, he's not pushing that hard. Okay. I know I said play cover. You need to play cover where it's effect. Like, you could play this corner up here. You could try and play this corner. That's a bit riskier. You could also get up here and play this corner and have high ground. And be able to just back up whenever you want. You're not going to hit shit from back here. And even if you do, you're going to miss half the souls because there's no way you're going to be able to get up there in time. Like, go a bit forward, play the cover over here. Instead, you're going to be in a much better spot.
Let's get to work, Savannah.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
Oh, also, another thing I'm thinking about, counter buying. You're in a game with this guy who puts traps on the ground, this guy who bleeds you, and who else? Was there someone else I was thinking about? There had to be someone else I was thinking about. I must have forgot. Dispel Magic is a possible buy here. It's really good against these guys if they buy any debuffs. It's also good against that. Oh, Doorman. Yeah, if he tries to kidnap you, you can Dispel Magic out of it. It's amazing. So Dispel Magic is all good against all three of these characters. Slowing Hex and Knockdown is good for all three of these guys. Very, very big counter buys you could get if you wanted to.
Our green walker is under attack.
There's no way she's building counterspell as well. But she's getting knocked down. Yeah, unfortunately, it's really hard for you to go by here because this guy is pushing. Again, this is where I think using your cooldowns on wave would help. Clearing this faster means that like it's going to be harder for him to just keep pushing wave like that. Okay, we have 6,000 souls. Are we going to do sinners? Okay, 2 sinners. We're doing boxes around sinners. We're doing it? You looked right at it. Okay. We're going to do this wave and then... No, we can't do sinners because he's here.
Our blue walker has been destroyed.
I just once, I want you to do sinners. If I watch all 6 of these games and you don't do a single sinner sacrifice, I am shooting you in Deadlock with my character's gun. But I will do. I hope you understand that. You were never hitting anything with that. Cool play, but it wasn't gonna work. You have 7,000 souls, dude. Like honestly, you should have zipline speed right now. Go and buy. Like genuinely, you just need to buy some stuff. What? No. Okay. I'm sorry. You gotta stop doing it. You have to stop pressing your ultimate, sitting around waiting to copy shit. It's terrible. You like if you need any of our other abilities, it takes way longer to get them out because you have to cancel and do some other shit. Like they can see the pose you're in, so they know what you're looking for. If they have even more than one brain cell, you want to get in, press it again to confirm, and then just have the ultimate and use it when it's ready. Holding it out like this is just terrible.
Headed to Greenwich.
I'm out of water. We're holding it out again. Great ultimate to steal. Make sure you hit the one with it. We whiffed it again. Unfortunate. See, that's why you don't like. You wanna like really quickly pull it out, and then you want to hold it until you get an opportunity. You could have waited like 3 seconds until it was easier to hit that shot, and then gotten like these guys would be dead. They'd be cooked if they got hit by Celestial right now.
Just wait until I get going.
All right, so if you go forward and hug the wall, you can probably get some of those souls. Ugh. A lot of damage coming through.
Have fun, my darlings.
Your meter was ulting! What? Why didn't you do anything? Your meter was ulting. Even if they run away from it, that means they're running away. You have a ton of ground cover. If you had nothing else that you need to do and you're at half HP, you should have ran up to where your Mina was ulting and see if you can help her secure a kill. Now, you should back and buy some shit because you have 8k souls that you are not spending, which means they are getting you no value.
Here's a special trick just for you.
Okay, I guess you knew he was there. What? Why are we all the way back here? I mean, okay. There, honestly, you should either just disengage from the fight or you should go in if you think you can kill him. Like, that sort of half and half thing you were doing, just, okay, well, he's dead. Nice. Now get out. You're very low HP. You should just go by. There you go. Get out of here. Apollo can chase you down. He's very fast. Celeste can chase you down. She's very fast. You have more HP now. You're gonna die. Oh wait, never mind. She sucks. Okay, you got the kill though. You shouldn't only buy when you die. it's especially because you have speed boost. It's worth like burning speed boost, going into your shop, queuing up what you're gonna buy really quickly, and then like hitting it and then rushing right back out. Very worth it.
It's okay. I'm the responsible one.
All right, where should we go from here? You're going to blue. Genuinely, not too much of a reason to go here specifically. Oh, you're going to a side lane. You're going to where people are fighting. And Urn's there. And Rift's there. Yeah, you should be going this way. I didn't see that Rift was here. Rush forward, go forward. They're always gonna favor this side because that's their side of the map. They can escape better. So if you are over there, you cut off their lane of escape.
Thank you.
Alright, this is fine. Where are we headed? We're gonna head back to this lane. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna try and push it up. Try it. That you haven't taken Guardian yet. Alright, where are we going? You had to get your bag back. You dropped your wallet. Had to go pick it up. You know, I did consider that, but you know, that's a fantastic point.
I'm just getting started.
Henry! This'll keep him on the toes. Blink and you'll miss it.
Okay, so if you're far enough away from Guardian, you literally can't damage it. I'm pretty sure you were nice. Put him into the Shadow Realm. Get up here is fine. Yeah. This is good. So you just saw that Celeste is dead. So you don't have anything to be scared of yet. You're too far. You're not doing any damage. All that damage that's happening to it is not from you. Also, what I was going to say, you know Celeste is dead. You don't have anything to be feared there. You know you locked that guy in the Shadow Realm down there. Drop down there and try to confirm the kill. You let him get away. You use your ultimate. You put him in the Shadow Realm, and he just gotta walk away from it scot-free. You could have actually set him up. Actually, if you can time it right, you can put your bunnies down so that it ends right when he gets out of the Shadow Realm and he gets CC'd again. Burn a cooldown on this camp. You do not want to just shoot it. Your gun is not very good. Yeah, now we have to reload.
Favorite trick. Good luck trying to miss. Throwing hook. Watch where this lands.
Alright, missed bolts again. You're taking damage for no reason. Alright, he's in the Shadow Realm. You used Rabbit on the minions. You could have like bolted the minions, rabbited when he came out, put you on your assistant, maybe get a kill. You can also be playing up top, by the way, just shoot, especially if you want to just like pepper him with your vexing bolts. You could put assistant like down there while you stand up there, have it as a telly. That was never hitting anything. I don't even know if there's anyone over there. Also, there's a ton of souls to your left that you can just go grab real quick.
Just for you.
Or not. Also, you have 5,000 souls, so you can go buy some shit. Unless you want a 6K specifically right now. Okay, we're ziplining away. Be careful with ziplines, by the way. You don't want to get knocked off of them.
Don't worry. You'll turn back. Blink and you'll miss it.
Oh. Are you going to put this guy in the Shadow Realm for a third time? Oh, no, he got you first.
Show you.
Unfortunate. Alright, we're out. Oh, he's in the Shadow. Okay. Yes, rabbit him when he gets out. Do it. Oh, and you got the birdie stuff. This guy's fucked. Hell yeah. The team worked well together there. Alright.
Let's push yellow.
There's 2 centers by you, by the way, that you could be going and grabbing. Now's probably not the best time for it, but you should consider doing that. The thing is, in this situation, how many are there are 2 dead. You do see where the other 2 of them are. So there are 2 people unaccounted for, and here they are. So what I was saying is, you probably had time to push Walker here. Now I would back up. He has to fix wave. You can definitely get some farm on the way out. You're staying for a very long time. In most games, people would be routing over here to come and kill you. You did get 2 kills, so you know it's going to be a bit. There's a sinners in that building that you could go get. There's a rift here. The rift is not going to happen for a bit. Go by. Go by. You're taking chip damage for no reason. Go by. You're very close to such a huge power spike. You don't want to 1v1 this shiv. Like, you're up souls, but you are effectively down souls against him because you haven't spent yet. Go, 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 go! Fight him, fight him! She just ulted him! Your Mina ulted him! Pay attention to your teammates' ultimates. You know how important ultimates are. You steal them all the time. Your Mina got the kill. You had no impact on that. I hope you could have made sure that kill happened. Your Mina could be at like half health or more right now if you had ran over there and helped her get the kill. You were doing other random bullshit. You need to go buy. If I were you right now, I see myself at 10k souls after this rift pops. I am going back, letting wave push. They have to deal with it. It's going to take them enough time that I can go by. We're just walking forward. We're just W keying. There are 2 people here, by the way. Be careful. Yep, you get CC'd. If they have any... Oh, there's 3 people here. You should be gone. You should be gone yesterday. Don't try and steal his ultimate. That did nothing. That's good. And now you're dead. Okay. Now you only buy when you're dead. This can't stay your reality. You need to go to shop. There are secret shops here and here on the map. If you go in the trenches between lanes, they will be down here. There's teleporters in them that can get you around the map faster. Go here. Go to this secret shop if these are down. If you don't want to take the line back. Go buy. Try and queue up your build if you aren't going to be adjusting for what your opponents are doing. We could have had both of these items for that fight. Could have been in a much better situation. I'm going to pause and use the bathroom. I just want to point out, in that last fight, when I told you not to go copy that Apollo's ultimate, if you had not done that, you would have lived. You'd be alive still. Or you could have copied his ultimate and then ran the fuck away and used his ultimate to escape, because Apollos do that. You have a very short cooldown on your ultimate. You could have absolutely lived that, and you chose not to. For the greed of using an ultimate that was never going to kill on somebody who was always going to survive it. Alright. We are respawning. Where are we headed? The answer should be to this walker. More likely than not. That would make a lot of sense. You could also go like blue if you just want to push and get souls, but there are 3 over there. Yeah, this is correct. Honestly, yep, burn it, burn it, burn it. Get over there fast.
Let's get to work, Savannah.
Why are we putting it so far back? She can't do anything from there. I mean, that's a teleport out option, but you can place that down and teleport out way faster. Like, you don't need that. Don't do that. Stop queuing up your ultimate, then running at people and trying to steal it. Run at them, then press 4 and click on them.
Blinking, you'll miss it.
That wasn't even close to hitting. Why are we putting this... Okay, I assume you meant to press 2 and you pressed 3 on accident. She just burn assassinate on you for no reason. Bro. Okay, that's very ambitious. Nice. Oh, you get multiple uses of that? Oh, that's sick as fuck. Yeah, you should be taking that more often. You should be taking that all the damn time. Behind you, Celeste, run. Get out, keep running that way. Oh, you ran out of time on your assassinate. Go to base. You're very low. You have over 6k souls. You can buy here. Go to base and buy. Yes! Yes! You did it! You bought an item without dying. You are capable of doing that. I almost gave up on you. You have 36k. What are you buying? What? What item are you trying to buy here that you can't? Why would you get? That's very strange. I'm not sure. Like, did you just not get? I understand that sometimes you don't want Transcendent quite yet. But you could just get Transcendent cooldown here. Like, it's not bad. You have the souls for it. Unless there's a 64k that you really want right now that you don't have the souls for and you can't buy components of, which is a very small number of items. Genuinely stay there. You can farm souls up real quick. You could do this camp. Sorry. You could have done this camp into Sinners, into this even if you wanted to get some even more souls. Then come back. You probably have enough for your item. We're turning around. We're turning right the fuck around. Sometimes things happen. Trying to intercept this, honestly, you're not going to. That's just how it is. Yes, steal it! Melee, 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 melee. Jump in melee, jump in melee. You lost so many souls! Bro died. Hell yeah. Okay, now you have you're 400 souls away from an item. Just farm. You could go farm that tier. You could farm this tier 1 camp, which your Bebop is doing instead now. You could hit these 2 tier 2 camps. This Sinners alone would get you enough for an item. It gives you like 400 souls minimum before soul scaling in the later game. You could have an item right now. And instead you're going to have to run around, wait for another wave to come in. Maybe 2 waves. Clear them. Wait for this to slowly trickle in souls. And eventually, you'll be able... Like, I'm sorry. You should not be needing to buy Trophy Collector. The only reason that you're, like... The only reason that you are not, like, way down on souls compared to so much of your team right now is that you're getting Trophy Collector and you are mechanically good enough that if their team ints, you can farm stacks on it. You're not doing it quickly. You're not using it correctly. You're supposed to be roaming with it. It's a roaming item. You should not be buying this. But you're using it to supplement the fact that you do not play macro and you do not farm. You need to start farming. Should not be relying on Trophy Collector for souls like this. What are we buying? Nothing. Okay, you don't need to do that. Like, you should never go all the way back to base to change lines. You can, like, drop off right here, like, right at the bend. Like, just air dash over, hold space, and you'll attach onto it. It's way faster than going all the way back. I don't know if you're aware of that, or if you were just like, I don't know where to go yet, and then you decided at that point. I've done that before. Disregard that advice if you do know what you're doing. I'm just letting you know there is a faster way. Terrible ultimate. Even if you get this guy, you're probably not getting a kill here. Well, maybe with Bebop. You could have saved it, though, to confirm the kill. I would have saved it for a few seconds, especially with that ultimate. Like, it's very easy to hit people with. She's trying to shoot that shit at you? That's very funny. Owned.
Don't worry, you'll turn back.
Alright, you missed. That's fine. Bebop's up to the left. Honestly, you stay here. Shoot at those minions while you... Yeah. Yep. Get some chip damage in. Let Bebop fight this. Well, I guess it hasn't spawned yet. Yeah, you can go forward here. You could, like, assist it up on top of the building real quick if you wanted to. Chase that kill. This is fine, too. Just confirming Rift. It's crazy no one's fighting you on this, by the way. It's crazy what people are doing at these low ranks. Sorry, let me get back on you. They just give you the souls. They're just take them, baby. No reason to push this. Absolutely no reason to push this at all. There's no walker here. You're not getting base. There's a Sinners right here. There's a camp right here. There's another camp that spawned over here. 2 more camps. You could just turn around, let them deal with this wave while you take all of their farm. That's how you should think about the game. You should be thinking about where you can go on the map to get value, and where you can get value right now is not W keying into their team with your B-bomb. See, now they're just running away. You could be getting farm this whole time. You could be getting souls. You could be further pushing away your lead. And if they push forward like this, you can leave farm, run up here, steal their ultimate, fuck them up.
Headed to yellow.
Also, you have 10k souls. You can go back and buy here. You don't need to be all the way up here like this. Nice headshot. One more. Nice damage. Very good damage. You're stuck now. Okay. You could have gotten all of this farm and probably still gotten that kill if you had done that. Also, just go by. Just go by. Taking this is fine. I need you to go back to base and buy here. I'm like 99% sure that's what you're doing. But you take so long in between buying sometimes when you could be that it really gives me agita. Yes, here we go. What are we getting? We sold monster rounds. We're getting magic carpet. Okay. So we waited on Transcendent cooldown to buy magic carpet and Transcendent cooldown. Am I correct? Did we just not get Transcendent when we could have immediately? Like, why did we do this? Am I wrong here? Like, am I being an asshole? Like, that was a very short magic carpet usage, by the way. Can't you like ride that shit all around the map? Like, how long is the cooldown on this thing? 24 seconds? That's not too bad. I guess using it to get that far isn't insane at all. Still, I think you would take longer carpet rides. It takes you really far. Like, honestly, as soon as magic carpet comes off cooldown here, I would consider running all the fuck all the way over here. You could probably make it. I don't know when this shit's off cooldown. 16.7, yeah, you can get most of the way across the map with how fast that goddamn thing is. Burn it, burn it. Burn magic carpet. I guess we could do this too. We can magic carpet around behind them, pinch them in, steal their ultimate, fuck them way up. Damn, she got owned. Okay, you're very low here, though. Be careful. You got her. Nice. I just know she has assassinate burst. So I think you were safe from that. So I was probably scared over nothing. They're fighting up to the left right now. Still think you should not be buying Trophy Collector. I'm pretty sure there are better items in Blizzard Power, by the way. I don't hate all of your build. You're buying like a lot of the normal shit you should be. But I do think you could be doing a little bit better. You gotta stop with these heavy melees. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you have things that do way more damage than heavy melee on your kit. And it is so inconsistent. And you can get parried. Like, if you start climbing, you are gonna get blown the fuck up so often with these heavy melees, man. You gotta stop. Alright, buy an item, run to base. Your team is ready to end. Spirit Burn. Fine item, I'm pretty sure, right? It's only 500. You're both do mad damage, right? 321 minimum, 768. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 100% assistant damage because of your upgrades.
They only have one shrine left.
Yeah, you put an assistant down, you hit anyone with those, they get burned. Yeah, probably just run over here and do that. Remember, you have to be in their range for your bolt to do anything. If you're like downtown like that, your bolt is literally not doing any damage. Okay, we tele back. That wasn't really necessary, but okay. I think right now, Why are we backing up?
The Hidden King must die!
You backed up way early. Why are we holding ultimate around a corner? Use magic carpet.
I'm gonna slow down. I'll come.
Use magic carpet. Run up into these rafters or whatever. Way the fuck away over there. Hide behind them. You can steal this Apollo's ult. Wait to steal somebody else's ult. You should not be back here. You can even just go straight up here. You can assistant and tele up immediately, or use magic carpet if you don't want to burn that. Stand up here and get a better angle. You are at a really weird spot.
Back in for you.
There's so many better places you could be standing right now.
Your stay will be unforgettable.
Lock him in the goddamn Shadow Realm. Hell yes, brother. Okay, there are people fighting to your left. Like, I understand what you're trying to do here, but like, you timed it wrong. Be a little later with that. You missed again. Okay, I just want to point out we bought Magic Carpet to use it a grand total of 1 time this game. I understand that the game went shorter than you thought, but like, I think there are times you could have been using Magic Carpet. You could have used it to get to high ground here in this fight.
You are burned
Could have done more with it.
cinders.
You are not in range to hurt the patron, by the way.
Good game.
So you, okay. Another thing I've been noticing about this, you aren't bad. You aren't playing poorly necessarily in a lot of this, or at least compared to the people in this rank, you're not playing especially poorly. But you are like a spectator in these games sometimes. Like, you are just standing so far back, like your team is fighting and you're just like, I'm gonna shoot this minion right here. Like, go help. You are at full health. Go help your team kill them. You can. I know you can. I've seen you get kills, or at least help get kills. Like, please be a little more aggro. Here we are, the Hidden King.
You've read so many stories.
Looking for Warden? Yep, here you are.
You write your own.
So blast, throw it, deals damage based on spirit.
Forge a new
Willpower, barrier, move speed. Binding word, I know what that does. Last stand. Yeah, a lot of spirit things here. You're reloading a lot. Try to not reload as often. Like, you don't need to reload as soon as you shoot a gun. Another thing you'd never do in lane, never take wave priority. It's good to try and get some extra damage on the guys early, especially if you take like odd angles like that. But try to not let them like immediately come up here with all their minions and start pushing your base. Try to get wave priority. Gives you a lot of freedom to do other stuff. Still a minion there, by the way, that could have stolen that those souls from you. Try to make sure they don't do that.
get past me.
Hope you win whatever fight you're about to start.
Here we go. We got ourselves monster rounds. Not immediately helpful, but
I'll be right back.
so a thing about Warden, he's a very close range character. You know, he doesn't have like a shotgun or anything. You can kind of deal some damage to people with at longer ranges with your gun, but like you do you do want to be close to people, and you can see that in the way his abilities work. You're not going to be able to hit people with flasks from downtown like that. You're going to need to get a bit closer. Try to not throw too many flasks from like way deep. More like that. But another thing, here, let's rewind a little bit. We'll have this play out again. If you threw it like kind of at him, if you just throw it at the ground at his feet here, he would have taken damage. Throw it at people's feet. It's splash damage. Splash damage is very good. You always want to aim it at the feet of the people you're shooting at, not at them. Alright, that worked out. Oh, geez, you're taking some chip damage there. Unfortunate. In situations like that, try and keep in mind where the nearest cover is. Could have tried to dodge to this piece of cover a bit earlier. Keep that in mind. What the fuck is Paige doing? Why was she sliding in? Run forward! Run forward! He's so low!
Pull back!
That was a free kill! Yes, 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 get him, get him. No, focus him. Focus the Shiv. He's low. You just started shooting at Shiv, you might have gotten a kill. Probably not, you might have just forced it back, but that's still value. The Shiv was right in front of you. You saw him go left, go right, behind the pillar. And instead of trying to shoot him, the guy at like... What am I doing? The guy at 271 HP, very close to death, you melee the minion in front. Like literally just walk right and start shooting him. Genuine question. Did that heavy melee miss him because you saw that he parried and you reacted to it? Or did it miss him because you just missed? I really want to know. You don't need to prep your abilities. You keep doing it. Just tap them and then click them when you want to use them. You like having it out beforehand doesn't necessarily help you. It's really not that big of a deal, but like, you don't want to have an ability queued up and then need to use a different one. So we walked over here, did not buy an item. Oh my god, we're doing the reload after each kill thing.
Some items might help. We work well together.
We have enough to buy a tier 2 item, and we are not buying right now. Back up.
Lovely assistant.
It's rough out here.
Good luck completing the ritual.
Quicksilver reload.
My will is indomitable.
There's only one you can meet.
This fight's over.
You really could have just shot him. You went for the heavy melee. Listen, here's the thing. The heavy melee is not good DPS. It's good burst damage. Once it hits, it does a lot of damage at once, but it has a long recovery and has a long startup. If you just shoot people, you're going to do way more damage more consistently. You can heavy melee people to finish people off, but a lot of people are going to know they're going to try and do that, and they're going to try to parry you. So be careful about that. Your page was fighting the Shiv, and you just don't even look at him? You just don't care? Why did you use grit there? It's gone. Also, your page burned your cooldown for no reason. You buy grit, immediately pop it. You were never taking it. You don't use shields until you are taking damage. Once you are taking it, or you're about to start shooting at somebody and you know they're going to shoot you back, you can pop it a bit early if you want. But generally speaking, you should not be using a shield ability unless you are like immediately going to take damage. Otherwise, you're just wasting a cooldown.
Don't worry, you'll turn back.
Shields really don't last that long in this game. Alright, we have Last Stand.
I fear no one.
This is not how you use Last Stand. It's a very long ability to use. It takes a while to come out. You got like almost no value out of it. You could have just been playing normally. You use Last Stand a bit more defensively. It's very hard to push an objective like this, especially when you're this low HP and you can't like tank as much damage with Last Stand. Especially because you're slow. You kind of want to catch someone in a cage or like have it where people need to kind of push into you, or you like apply slow to people first. We use the cooldown on the camp. Very nice. Alright. Doing boxes. Pretty sure wave is crashing right now, so we could wait to do boxes. Paige is extremely low, and she's doing wave all by herself. You really don't want, like, remember, your HP is a resource. Your teammate's HP is also a resource for you. Do not let your teammates take damage that they don't need to when you could be there to help them. Because then they can't take damage for you later, and they die like that and feed your opponents. You're going to have to deal with these guys having more souls now. It affects everybody. Nice blast. We should be buying here. We got Slowly Bullets. That's a good item. What do we imbue, by the way? I should see. Alchemical Flash. That makes sense. What was that heavy melee? He was just flailing. Also, you had a ton of HP there. You could have just backed up and tried to kill that Shiv. Bro's at like no HP. Like you could have just backed up out of the Guardian's range and kept shooting at him. Alright. Nice. Got the Guardian. Our wave is pushing. This is a time where we can go take farm. There is to our left, there is a Sinner Sacrifice with 2 minions in there that we can go kill. Arcane Surge is fine. You can take this camp real quick. You don't have to shoot them around the corner. I mean, it's fine to do that. Okay. Yeah, let's take this wave real quick. Alright. We're kind of... You rolled into a rabbit, by the way. Be careful about that. You missed like half of your ability. I'm pretty sure they can still parry while immobilized, by the way. So be careful and make sure you're not going to get owned when you do that. Can you shoot while channeling Last Stand? Could have just shot that guy, by the way. I keep pointing it out because, like, I know you're getting kills with it. People will parry you. You will get lit the fuck up. If it's possible to get a kill without parrying, a lot of the time it's better to do that. So, by the way, if you want to deal damage without, like, taking all this lava damage, you can, like, jump up to the left right there. That flask was never hitting anybody. Shit. You're in the Shadow Realm? Ugh. Almost. It's a bit hard to escape with him. Yeah, so there's a situation where you can just kind of look at the ground and throw the flask right at your feet. You'll probably get somebody. That you know, he was right in front of you. You could have just thrown it a little bit in front of you at the ground. It would have hit him. We have Arcane Surge and Kinetic Dash. That's a lot. It feels like a lot. I'm not gonna say it's bad, but I don't know if it's really necessary. I feel like there's better gun items we could be buying, especially since we already have like the bonus stamina. Like, I don't know if we want to be doubling up on movement items like this.
Let's take out Shiv.
Alright. We're passing up here. Flask out. Hit somebody. That was lucky. That was a completely blind flask.
Going to shop.
Pull back!
You did a Sinners. You did it. You actually did a Sinners. I'm so proud of you. What made you not do that on Sinclair for 2 whole games? I don't understand. Slowing Hex. Alright. Yeah, that's a good item. It's not particularly great. I mean, it actually is pretty good against, you know, what's his face and what's her face. Their faces being Shiv and Wraith, respectively. It is pretty good on our character in general, though, so I understand buying it. You know the guys are still over there, right? They're still going to be pushing in at Celeste, trying to kill her. Could have ran over there, tried to protect her. Maybe get a kill. Now she's dead. Okay, we're just taking damage here. So what we could have done is we could have not been channeling that ability, or not even channeling. We could have not been standing there with that ability held up like an idiot. Could have rolled over, gone out of the way faster by looking that direction. Might have helped us out a little bit. Or if you know where you're going, you can not look that direction and you just do it by feel, by memory. Nice flask. Yeah, I think now's about the time you back up. I know there are 3 of you here, but that's a lot of damage. Oh, you're bad. This is bad. This is bad. No, don't go back here. You're running into a dead end.
Headed to blue.
Yeah, you're 1000% dead here. Don't panic pop ult like that, especially on this guy. It's a pretty long cooldown, and it takes a while to channel. If you're at low HP, you're just gonna get melted. You're asking for them to kill you before you can get your ult off. Do not do that. Panic ulting in general is not a great idea. You want to use your ultimate for a good reason. Doing it because you're low HP and you just want to not die, not the play. Alright, going this way is good.
Help on yellow.
Yellow Walker is under attack.
Nice flash. Cleared the wave quickly. You seem way more eager to use your cooldowns on not players on this character. I'm not sure why, but do this a bit more on Sinclair as well. Use them on wave a bit more. You know, as long as you have like one bolt active, you're not terrible. Yeah, go ahead and close that out. Now run at her. Put the hex on her. Put the hex on her. Yes, yes, yes. You got it all? See, that's why, like, meleeing isn't always the best, because you could have, like, done all of that, and then stood at a range where she couldn't steal your life total. Didn't matter much here. That was kind of a bad ult from her. But
When we work together,
you could have played that slightly more optimally. So keep that in mind.
under attack.
Remember, there are ults that have to get very close to you. Hers is like one of the few that does that. So be ready for that. All right. Probably gonna want to head to where that Wraith is taking stuff. Yep. We are a bit low, so we might need to heal. We're not gonna make it. Honestly, there wasn't a lot you could do there.
Pull back.
Yeah. So just take this wave, and then the mechanics are a bit rough here. I'll be honest.
I won't let you stop me from summoning the patron.
Don't want to comment on it too much because my mechanics are not the best either. But something you're going to need to improve on a little bit if you want to keep climbing up the ranks, especially if you're going to play any aim-heavy characters. You have a lot of stamina. You could be using it a bit more liberally.
I can't let these
Alright, we ran all the way over here.
Story's starting to get good.
A second Sinners? Why did we stop? Okay. Do you know how to make this work? You do. Good job. And we're taking their farm? Ugh. What happened to the player I was watching for the last 2 games? Where'd they go? If you have Quicksilver reload, by the way, maybe open by shooting and then use that. Slightly better. Could have gotten that done a bit quicker. Oh, well, there goes your page. L on her, I guess. Yeah, we could buy here. I'm not sure if you're waiting for a 6K or if you have some other stuff to buy. You haven't bought any 3Ks yet. Like, honestly,
Swing by anytime.
Battle Vest, Enchanter's Emblem, and Reactive Barrier all at once at 18 minutes. To this team comp, honestly, I don't really like that very much. The reactive barrier is good sometimes. It's not that good. And these are all, like, you're going to get slot locked really fast here. I would consider maybe going for, like, Spirit Resilience and, like, what is it? Suppressor here or something. If you want to stay alive more. Maybe by Healbane, too. Are they fielding any healing? Yeah, they are.
their support.
Let's push yellow.
Today I stand before the mighty.
Yeah, 3 of them are building healing. One of them, you have a Lady Geist. You should be buying Healbane in this game. Yeah, I forgot. I didn't think about it. Lady Geist, Victor, who else? Mina sometimes. Most, like, M1 carries are gonna build some form of lifesteal as well. Gonna want to build, but you should almost, like, Healbane or some version of anti-lifesteal, Toxic Bullet, something like that. Should probably be a core item that you build every game. You don't literally always need it, but they come up so much that they are basically in every single game item. Alright, so you guys got everything over here. Yeah, push this wave up, which you've already done, so now leave. You should just leave. I will say, you got both of the dashes. I don't think I've seen you dash jump. If you're just gonna get the extra stamina, you really should just buy Stamina Mastery. Takes one slot, gives you the same stamina bonuses. I don't think I've seen you imbue any of your spells or, get the extra ammo or anything. You have to actually do the dash jump to get the value out of these items. Right now, they're pretty much cosmetic. You aren't using a lot of stamina either, from what I can recall. So, that vial's never hitting. You gotta get in close for your vials. You have to at least be in medium range. You're in what I would call medium far range right now. You want to be medium close range. You're very lucky that hit anybody. I want you to realize that. Nice. Okay. We really want to get that off. We were very deep for a long time there and didn't go for a play for quite a while. You need to be moving a little bit faster. Like, you just need to make your decisions a bit faster. Get your opportunities out a little bit sooner, or you're gonna get left behind like that. Like, your Celeste just died while you were waiting to make a play. And you didn't really help her. Also, you can't, like, snipe like this. The game really doesn't like you doing that. There's a lot of damage fall off in this game, I'm pretty sure. And there is, like, a shielded mechanic where if you're far enough away, your bullets just don't do anything. So, do try and be in a bit closer range when you shoot people. Not like you don't necessarily need to have the barrel of your gun, like, shoved up their asshole or anything, but, especially on Warden, you do want to be a bit close to people. Try and close the distance a little bit. Again, you're more of a medium close range character, not a long range or medium long range. Oh shit! Asshole just stole your gun buff. Kill his ass. Yep. Weren't able to close the distance fast enough. Unfortunate. I will say, I would consider buying, like, enduring speed on this character. Just for the higher walk speed and plus the, afterward higher sprint speed. Might be a little bit better than the stamina. It doesn't seem like you're getting a ton out of the stamina usage here. And it built into Juggernaut, which is a very good item. Very good, gives you, like, I think melee resist and bullet resist. That's quite a lot for you here. I'm gonna be real, I don't think this is gonna help you that much here. Okay, so 7 came in and ulted, and that's gonna make your ultimate previously a lot better. So your lucky 7 was willing to pop his cooldown to save you there. Otherwise, I think you might have died. Possibly. They're still fighting over there, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, I think enduring speed might be a buy on this guy. Yeah, whenever you put people in the cage, do try to also hit them with your 1. Also, this Wraith is very, very built. Yeah, you should not be trying to 1v1 her right now. You need to farm more. You've had a lot of opportunities to farm. I haven't been mentioning it because, God, it's just a constant thing. Like, you constantly just go from fight to fight to fight. Like, take some time to go get some souls, dude. Like, you're behind, like, you're barely ahead of most of their team right now. You're behind the 2 built people on their team. You can take the time off to just go do some camps. Kind of a big fight on mid right now. Superior duration. Okay, sure. I mean, that works with all your abilities. Seems okay. Still don't think you've done a dash jump. I don't think you've actually used either of those, the 3,200 souls you burned on those two items. Still barely done anything. You could have bought enduring speed and been able to close the distance about as well as the items that you bought right now are allowing you to.
Ready to get in the fight.
Buying those, especially with the weighted shots, is a choice, considering the weighted shots also cuts your move speed. There's a rift behind you, by the way. You could just go do that real quick. Get a whole bunch of souls for your whole team. There's a lot of farm over there you can go take while you're just in the neighborhood. Instead, Rich is just gonna sit there for a bit. I don't think anyone's gonna use it. You don't need to be like, you could be shooting people this whole time.
Stopping me from getting
This entire time that you were doing that, you could have been shooting people. You stunned him. Okay, we popped our ult. The dynamo is right next to you, and you chose to not deal damage to him. You can't shoot. You need to be shooting people. You want to shoot them so they get slowed and they stay in your ultimate longer. It's very important. So you decided to try and go for the doorman instead of the guy right in front of you. You might have been able to kill the dynamo in front of you, but instead you, I don't know, you just did nothing. Try and be able to put the slowing hex on her. Ooh, okay, you know what? It didn't matter. Ooh, big stomp. That's annoying. Oh, your team got rift. The 7 went and did it. That's cool of him. We got a fight going right now. I don't think you're gonna be able to push for game here.
On my way.
There's
Be
a
right
sitter
back.
to your over there. Oh, are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it this time? Oh no, we're getting buffed. That's also good. This is also a correct play. Okay, and there's a sinners right over there to your left, and one in this building to the right. There's also Urn here that you could do. You're a bit slow, but you can do it. There's Wave here. Are we gonna do Wave? Okay, we're doing Wave. There's still sinners. There's still Urn. Urn is in a good spot. You're pushed out on the other side as well. Oh, we want this walker. That's fine. That's also fine. But they're coming to defend it. They were always going to come to defend it. You should have known that this was not going to work out. Okay, so now you need to run away. Don't try and kill him. If he could have parried you and you would have got him blown up. You don't want to fight this. You want to leave. You want to leave and just take farm. You're forcing them to stay here when you could, like... So they aren't doing something more valuable with their time because they have to defend Walker. The more valuable thing they could be doing with their time is higher farm. You led him to Urn.
Yellow needs help.
You led him to Urn. You're not getting farm. You're
I can get the best.
They're not going to give you Walker for free. You need to push an objective somewhere else to either split the team up so that you and more of your team can be doing this, or it's going to be more difficult for them to defend in general. You could also just go back cap it at this point, right? Like, you can clear this wave, run past the fucking doorman, ignore him. You can also go by the way. You have enough for a holding item. But, like, you can just run past this guy. The walker has literal 1 HP. Just shoot the walker. Fuck this doorman. Shoot the walker. It's right there. You're gonna get stunned.
Be right back.
You just give up. Or did I even try it? You could have, like, wall jumped. Gone around it. Wow, that was a really bad setup. I think you could have dodged that. I think we might have been able to get a walker, by the way, if we had been shooting the walker there instead of doing other shit. Still haven't taken farm. Still haven't gone bot. Both of these are things that we really want to do right now. Like, this wave in particular is not going to be the one where you suddenly get this walker, dude. I mean, unless you just go back cap it. But you want to get these kills first. Oh, he has refresher? Does he have fucking refresher? He has to. How is his ult so short? What the hell? I'm sorry. What is the...
Let's push green.
15-second cooldown on failure to check out. That's brutal. I mean, that should be a cosmetic stat, but, like, I guess not. He has it again because he has 15-second cooldown on failure to check out, so kill him. Kill him now. You need him dead. Oh, yes. Now, just shoot the walker. Kill it. Thank you. Now go buy. Or do sinners. Or do something of value. Don't keep pushing lane. You're not going to get towers off of this. You might get a couple kills, but these kills are not, like, you shouldn't be getting kills. They should back up enough. You might get killed because they have defender's advantage here. Unless these guys overextend like hell, which they might because they're ass, which they did because they're ass, you should not be getting kills here. This shouldn't be happening. I can't believe this is working. Why were they so far? You shouldn't be getting anything off of this. Okay, it worked this time, but realize that in the future, people are gonna play safe and they're not gonna get caught behind a McGinnis wall and fucking explode because you walked at them. So, in situations like this, the more consistent move is to just go and do something else that generates value after you take the walker.
Pull back.
Oh, and because you guys overextended, McGinnis is dead here. Yep. You're lucky she was the bait. They might have gone for you otherwise. Still like 3 sitters in that area that know what he's doing. Oh, they're doing mid. That's awesome. Yeah, go ahead and heal up, buy some items real quick, and then run over there. Mercurial Magnum, nice upgrade. You can buy a full 6-4K. Boundless Spirit's fine. We're building Spirit Warded. I don't know how valuable that is, but you know he has Spirit abilities.
Let's go
It's at
blue.
least it's good enough for this rank. So nice. Okay, so we got it. We probably do just want to push for game here. It's probably the goal at this point. We have picks.
You are full of surprises, aren't you?
I have no idea what your team's doing. They're kind of just all over the place. Staying on this lane, pushing it is correct here. Now that your page is here too, that's great. You can go up that way. By the way, you don't have to come around. It gets you like a slightly better angle because if people come out at the side, they might not be looking at you. Kill him. Kill his ass. This is fine. This is fine. You gotta be using your dash jumps. I don't think I've seen you dash up a single time. Also, you just dash backward, dash forward there. You're just wasting stamina. That happens sometimes, but like, fuck these guys. Don't do these. Do the shrines. The shrines are way more important. You want to focus shrine here. Fuck the minions too. Do shrines.
Time to run through the fire.
Your Celeste is doing shrine instead of you. You either want to get kills on them so that you guys have more space to work in their base, or you want to be rushing their shrines down. It does linger for a bit. That's kind of some shit you got to deal with. Alright, there we go. Celeste did 90% of that. We boosted. Nice. We're over here now. Burn this. Get off. I think it still hits you up here. Nope. I was wrong.
The ritual must continue.
Still shooting minions and stuff. You could be helping take down and win the game right now by shooting their patron. Still just holding the ability up. Okay. Your purple goo did not work out. Unfortunate. Yeah, just like walk forward here. Yeah, just kill it. I don't think I've seen this Dynamo ult a single time this game.
That was fun.
Alright, 34-minute game. Quick in and out game there.
Congratulations.
They didn't even try to defend base. Gigas. That was awful. On their part, I mean. Okay, yep, this is the right game. And you said you were playing Rim, so I guess you just changed your name. Alright, we're throwing pillows at people. Went Pello first. That's viable. Alright, what's our first buy?
Good luck completing the ritual.
Extra Spirit. Not what I would consider to be Rim's optimal first buy, but it's fine. Spirit is good on this hero, so that's, you know, it's chill. There's a warden over there. Did miss the pillow toss, that's unfortunate. We're kind of just walking back and forth. You should be like trying to shoot at something at least. We have an ability to unlock here. Alright, we got tag along, so we can now heal our teammate. Your teammate seems to be taking some damage here. Might want to help them out. Alright, you're now burning. Remember, you can use tag along as an escape from damage. Alright, now you might just want to tag along just to heal yourself. So, this is not optimal. You do not want to do this if you can get away with not doing it. So, you should try to play corners more, you know, and stay out of trouble, so that you can save your tag along for when it benefits both you and your teammate, rather than needing to burn it early. They're going to your left. Yep, they're still... Yeah, they're fighting a drifter. You don't have souls to buy right now. Your drifter seems to still be fighting. You might want to go help them. You're standing in lane. You missed Pello. That happens. It's unfortunate. Got shot again. You can definitely take an angle here and just try to pester them if you want to. If you're going to be clearing waves, you want to be a bit further back. You don't want to be taking... you know, any chip damage that you don't need to. It ended up being fine there, but in general. So you're just fighting. There's no reason to tag along there. He was full health. Really not a lot happening here. Alright. Go ahead and equip. You don't want to go that far up. Yeah. I definitely think you could like take high ground to try and pepper them with some shots here. You're kind of just running around and not like doing a whole lot. Extra charge is a good pickup here. Sure, you can farm this. Not a huge reason not to. Alright, you keep, like, just doing wave when people are, like, in front of you shooting you. Like, it's fine to not, like, be hyper-focused on fighting your late opponents. Like, managing wave is important. It's very important in this game. But you should still, like, pay attention to what they're doing at a basic level. Also, we can just, like, enchant our minion. You can give it to your teammate as well, but I find enchanting minions is a lot stronger, usually. We're running all the way back here to get a box. Do we... Okay. So our drifter is currently fighting them by himself. And we are slowly whittling down this level 2 camp at 5 minutes. I think several waves have come and gone. Like, I said I wanted you to farm. You should not be farming instead of doing waves. You're still not helping
Look at
your
the
lane
spot.
teammate.
Getting to the right place.
Okay. Mystic expansion. I'm not sure what that's for currently. I mean, it's good on some of our stuff, but do we have any idea where our drifter went? And it's behind us. Yeah, you should probably just go ahead and burn tag along real quick. You're both low enough. Oh no, actually he has health. So once again, it would be a selfish tag along. You really haven't used any of your ability to help your lane mate yet. This is still very high. Some souls over there. Luckily your teammate picked them up. You now have ult. You do not want to burn it while they're under tower. It's going to be hard for you guys to take that opportunity to get any kills or anything. You can wait until they're a little bit further out. You can tag along now, by the way. You'll at least give them 100 health back. Better than nothing. You are getting melted. Luckily, it worked out. That was very aggressive. Alright, nice. You finally used tag along, and it was at a time when it actually helped both of you guys out. So saving you was the right call. I might have used it just to use it, but you know, you actually you did a good job there. Almost got that stolen. And we're buying. So by the way, you can if you're like going quite fast, I'm not sure, you need at least sprint speed to do it. I'm not sure if you need anything else. You have a helper that does these for you, by the way. You just leave a helper on it. You messed it up. So their sinners has also spawned. You can run across real quick, click the sinners, and it'll do the sinners for you. And not only, that's very good at low elo, especially on Ram, because not only does that give you the souls of the sinners, but it means that they don't get them. And that's really powerful. We can still, we can go and do their sinners at any time, by the way. It takes 2 seconds. Tag along would be good here. He's to your left. Okay, we're just putting them in minions, that's fine.
Perfection.
Drifter can still use some health. We can still tag along. We can wait, but we can also use it now. It'd be good health for both of us at this point.
If you like that, I got some other stuff to develop.
Bot improved spirit, nice.
Great at shuffleboard.
We finally took. Okay, we took their sinners. Good, 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 good.
Head into blue.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Yep. That's bad. So, that's why I think you should be a little bit cognizant of when you have tag along off cooldown and when it'll give you and someone else health. Because if you had been slightly higher, you would have lived there. You had had a slightly more HP. So if you burn that tag along a bit earlier to keep you and your drifter high HP, he got all his HP back eventually, but he could have played a bit more aggressively, had more HP earlier, kept it around. That would have kept the both of you alive. Would have kept you alive at least.
Going to shop.
Luckily, these guys are idiots and didn't take your souls, so didn't matter. You should definitely enchant your wave real quick with your guys. There we go. You have another one you can use still.
I see Lash.
Nice pellet. Please, Rift is about to spawn. Rift is currently spawning
the enemy.
behind you. This is not the time to do this. Okay, okay, you left it, you just took a couple. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. I thought you were gonna really, really dedicate yourself. We just burned Guardian Aura on ourselves for no value.
Don't make me hurt you.
Drifter left, and he didn't tell anyone to go to your lane. That's kind of a throw on his part. There's not a lot you can do about that. He definitely shouldn't be leaving. He should at least get somebody to come fight over Rift for you. So this is pretty unfortunate. I think you just have to leave, man. Using ult here is probably not a good idea. Like, your team is not headed over to you. You're not going to 2v1 these guys. Alright, they got Rift because you had to walk out. Someone finally showed... Your Drifter finally showed up. He gets a kill. He should have been doing this earlier. He could have been getting a lot more kills.
You started this fight. I'm just...
Okay, we're walking backwards. Yeah, this is something we need to do. Drifter is still fighting behind you. He's critical. You should maybe be aware of that. Yeah, maybe being a bit more cautious.
Drifter.
That's unfortunate. You could have saved them, but fortunately it didn't really work out. Get the fuck out of here. Holy shit, you're alive. Also, just so you know, Rim is a very roam-heavy character. He's very good at roaming, and a big part of that is because you can fit into the subway system or the sewer system, and actually what it is. You can fit into it without using an ability. You can just like crawl into it. You haven't really used that at all because you haven't really been roaming at all. If you're gonna play Rim, consider doing that. Especially like you can start a few minutes before this. Around like 8-9 minute mark, you can consider if your lane mate's doing well and your lane is pushed up, you should definitely go heal. You should definitely go heal right now. For the very least, you should be slamming tag along into your Drifter immediately. I know it's selfish. So a small thing about Rim, you don't really want to be taking all the sinners on your side of the map. If you can't, you want to look at which ones are not being done on the map somewhere on the opponent's side and run over there and do them. If at all possible, because it's always possible. Tag along, give him health, Tag along on your Drifter, you're both low! There you go. Alright, that was fine. Big pillow. Shoot the warden! Okay, he got the kill anyway, it's fine. Oh, he's stealing your ultimate. You might want to ult him back. Your Drifter is,
I know you'll help me.
Oh, crap. Yeah, you need to get out of here and fast. There's no way they just don't see you. Tag along. There you go. Yes. Hopefully he gets the hell out of here. By the way, you can just like hit Z scroll up wheel to self cast your abilities, and they will go straight onto whoever you're tagging along with. And I think they actually get a duration increase, at least at some level of tag along. I think is that base kit? I can actually check. Ooh, I did not want to do that. 35 bonus item, range, duration, and barrier effectiveness while napping. Yep, you have that now. So, you know, tagging along inside your teammates, you know, try and use your items thing. Unfortunate. Alright, big tag along. This is good. Yes, nice kill. I think that also fed your Drifter because that was an isolated target. So that's really good. Alright, I haven't been paying too much attention to the items. We have Pulse here. We have Mist. You're building a lot of damage on Rim, which I don't see a lot of the time, but you can do it. Items I would consider getting are like Heroic Aura. It's very good. Help you push waves or something you're good at its rim. And it also just gives your entire team a bullet resistance. It's really good. Especially if you're tagging along, it'll give the to whoever you're in, which effectively gives you higher HP. Because, you know, you're in them. And so they have to kill them before they can get to you, and you can run away easily. Yeah. Back up, back up. I burned some stamina. Yeah, big pillow, big pillow. Get in him, get in him. Oh shit, yep, that's bad. Yeah, unfortunately the stuns pull you out of people. Yeah, that's one of those things that's kind of hard to avoid that death. But rapid recharge? That okay, so we're kind of just throwing pillows at people. That's a way to play Rim. That's completely fine. How much damage does pillow do? Pillow does 352 damage. Fading move speed, displacement. Okay, I would not be running on these people by yourself. As Rim, you are just very squishy in general. Yeah, that's good. Go in there and get him out of there. Yeah, oh, get out, get out, get out. Run, 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 run. Remember, you always gotta kill him twice.
I see Infernus.
Nice tag along. Remember, you can tag along for one. Yep, yep, yep. Tag along from one person to another. Yeah, you can kind of, you can definitely leave him. I will say, I'm not sure why you're going to this lane from your perspective. This lane was already pushed up. I guess it didn't have any minions in it. If you saw that, it would make sense to run it over here. Yeah. So, what I think what's important to do with Rim is to make sure you're getting value out of your helpers. The main way you can do that is you can use them on Sinners, and you can also use them to push waves, which is very good. So, like just putting 2 of those guys on a wave and leaving, if no one's there. Very, very high value. You also do have like Pulse, by the way, which means that you kind of want to get in close to people, and the easiest way to do that is to, you know, poof into a frontliner. All right, you're taking Sinners again from your own team. Again, not necessarily something I would recommend on Rim. You know, just taking all of the Sinners on your side of the map. It's best if you can to try and use it to steal Sinners from the other side of the map. But, you know, nothing inherently wrong with it. Yeah, so I would leave. I'd maybe put one more thing into a guy, because now they have to deal with this. They have to come over here and stop this wave, because, you know, it's enchanted. You could be going and creating pressure somewhere else on the map, or, you know, rotating around to help someone with a team fight right now, or just help them get a pick. Or you could even be like, you know, going to get some easy farm. You could be going to get that level 1 camp right behind you right now. You could be buying right now. Instead, you're kind of just camping this lane and not really accomplishing a lot.
Don't be a jerk.
Also, I'm pretty sure you get souls. Let me read this again. A follow a trooper provides healing. When no heroes around, souls from trooper kills are split amongst the team. So, yeah, you can just put those guys in a trooper, and you guys will get souls for it. You don't have to stay here. You can just get all of the souls you need by putting it in a trooper and leaving.
I see the enemy.
You're also quite low here. I would recommend backing to get some heals, especially because you're alone on this lane. Your entire team is going to the urn on the other side of the map. So what I would recommend doing is backing way the fuck up putting your helpers in, you know, in these troopers right here in GTFOing. If this, honestly, if this this walker falls while you're not here, it's not your fault. you did what you could, you know. You can only push so much. Wasted pillow. I would walk forward. Use some helpers real quick. Put them in those guys.
I will strike them down.
What is your Graves doing? You guys are very deep right now. Where are we going? So we've left Graves to die. We're not helping her with her objective. There are 2 people fighting that lash, by the way. You could go help them.
They took a Venator.
Oh, yep, that's bad. Run. Deselect this and run.
Exquisite work, Seth.
Yep. Back pedal.
No.
Don't ult them. If you just kept running, you would have lived. Okay. Cooldown is good. Tank Buster's fine if we're trying to deal a lot of damage. Ballistic enhancement. What does this do? Pew with increased range. Dealing damage grants you increased weapon damage per unique hero hit. Has reduced effect on non-heroes. So Rim's gun is it's not very good. I mean, this is more damage. I think those souls could be better spent on something else. If this was heroic aura, I think you'd be generating a lot more value. I'll just say. I would very much rather you spend these souls on. You could buy knockdown. Knockdown's not great this game. Oh, if they have a lash, it's fine this game. You could get slowing hex. You could get silence wave. There's a lot of things you could buy for that amount of money that I think would do a lot better than what you're doing right now. It's kind of whatever though.
Drop it in.
I see the enemy.
Remember, I have a feeling where this is about to go, but I'm gonna rewind real quick.
Great at shopping.
So you keep shooting the walker from like pretty far away, and you see how it keeps saying too far? That means you're not doing any goddamn damage. You see this white line on the ground right in front of you? Not B. Is it J? This line right here, that is what you have to be inside in order to be able to damage this walker. If you're standing right here, you are doing just about not a goddamn thing. So, keep that in mind.
I see the enemy.
Now let's see what happens with this left. Yeah, I'll be real. I got clapped by this too. You did stay there for a little too long. Your team wasn't really pushing anything else. You probably could have known they were all headed over there. That's something you have to get the game sense for. It's something you have to keep checking for. It's very hard to like review that with this back end, knowing everything that's going on, knowing where everyone is, knowing that everyone is absolutely coming to clap your cheeks. But you do need to get just like a game sense for like, how long am I staying, you know, on the enemy side of the map? Is my team pushing up other lanes to make it so that they have to go several places? And do I see them on the map anywhere else, you know, in a way that tells me that, oh, they're over here doing this right now? If the answer to those questions is no, you know, if they aren't anywhere, if you can't see them anywhere else, if your other lanes aren't pushed up, And if it has been, you know, quite a while, more than a couple of waves on a walker especially, you can assume that the other team is running towards you to try and murder you. That's just a safe assumption you can make. Popping that really doesn't do anything here. It really doesn't do a goddamn thing. So wave is behind you. You could just put some helpers into wave real quick. You didn't.
The
Sinclair's
Archmother
missing.
offers many gifts.
Um,
Our blue walker
Okay.
is under attack.
we're pushing this lane again. Walker's dead. So you don't really have a specific reason to be pushing this lane. You also have like the least souls on your whole team for what it's worth.
Green walker is under attack.
They're stealing their sinners, that's very good. Get the fuck out of here right now. Hello him. If you miss, you're dead. Yep, that's about what I thought would happen. You haven't gone into a sewer once, by the way. A big part of Rim is being able to rotate around the map quite quickly, and one of the ways you do that is by learning the sewers. That's something you might just need to, if you want to play Rim, you're gonna have to just load up the map while, while no one's playing. Surge of Power? Impute Spirit Power, Fire Rate bonus, move speed. I mean, I guess if we're going full pillow build, this lets us do M1 damage pretty well while throwing pillows. I think you get more mileage out of just building spirit power and cooldown and stuff for your pillow, while also buying more support items, more counter items for the opposing team. Knockdown is really good here. They have both Mina and Lash. Silence Wave is really good against their team, like their entire team really loves their cooldowns. So those are both pretty high value buys. Heroic Aura protects your entire team. Also lets you push wave really well. You can just like drop a couple of guys in the minions and then press the Heroic Aura buff, and then they're just off. That entire wave is shot. You've only been on this side of the map all game, by the way. Again, you're more of a roamy type character. You do want to have a bit more map presence. You know, you don't want to just stay in one lane and keep shoving it and, you know, making a problem there and farming souls. You want to be kind of around. Alright, we're doing mid-boss. Maybe check upstairs to see if anybody's trying to drop on you. Remember, you can queue up heavy melee. So, just a little bit before it touches the ground, if you hold Q, you'll queue it up and then hit it right when it drops. You have 3,000 souls, so you could buy something else, but you don't have to. Very low soul game. 28 minutes. Alright, we're doing another Sinners. That's nice. Doing it from our side of the map as well. They're taking their Sinners a lot more this game. Yeah, you're gonna have a bit of a hard time doing this. I was wrong. You can do level 2 camps pretty easily right now. Are you gonna go in here? We're gonna take these Sinners. We're taking both of these Sinners. Make sure to kill that minion while you're in here. If you don't kill that minion, those don't respawn. So that sucks a lot of ass. Make sure you do that. Your entire team is fighting on blue, by the way. You might want to burn this speed to get an item and then go right the fuck back to blue so you can ult their enemy team. Give your team some health, throw pills at people. We're getting Boundless Spirit. That's really nice. The entire team is fighting on blue with rejuves. Why are we turning around? Why are we turning around? What are we doing? Why are we going to this lane? We're getting boxes. Okay. They're still fighting on blue. They're pushing into your walker now. We're getting some boxes. Okay. They're now backing off. So an entire team fight happened and then stopped happening while you were running around farming. You could have maybe helped your team secure some kills there. You also could have been a bit faster about the... Like, if you were going to farm, I would want you to farm a bit faster so that you actually get, like, a pretty big soul boost. you know, kind of help your team out a bit more. All right, we'll go here to catch this wave. That's a pretty good decision. So what you can do here is you can kill this wave, kill the next wave, and then once your wave is coming in, your next wave, you can go ahead and do the just drop some troopers in them, get your team free souls, all that kind of stuff. You should pretty much always try and have your helpers on cooldown. Like you should try and, you know, be putting them in troopers a lot. Be using them, you know, you can use them to buff your teammates, give them up to move speed and spirit resist, which can be pretty helpful. Yeah. So if you were looking for centers there, you can actually tell if centers have spawned or not by looking at your map. If there is no centers on your map, that means it definitely isn't spawned. It might have showed on your map, and I just knew that it wasn't. You've got slowing hex. All right. You could have bought this a lot earlier. I think it would be higher value to have this over some of the other buys you've had. And honestly, I think this could be silence wave or knockdown or something, and we'd be getting, it would be better. But, you know.
They do lots of things.
Alright, there's centers. You can put your helper into these minions real quick. Help push lane, that'd be really nice.
I see in furnace.
Putting them in here is just free damage, by the way. Just good.
They only have one shrine left.
Leave us alone.
I see in furnace.
You could put your minions into Graves zombies, by the way. Make them turbo fucking annoying to deal with. That's very strong. That's another reason why buying Heroic Ore would be really good this game, by the way. It would have helped. I just think you should always buy Heroic Ore on Rim, I'll be honest. I think it's a great item for him. Obviously, it's not like 100% necessary. What are we doing? Your entire team is fighting on that side of the base.
Don't be a jerk.
Remember, you did very little there because you have to be inside of the ring in order for your damage to matter against the final. Their entire team is respawning. You're probably fine for this. Get ready to use ult. When saying shielded, that means it's not dealing any damage. You're too far still, you're not dealing any damage. You're going to want to ult this soon.
For your pitiful lives.
Okay, it didn't matter. You just didn't even have to use ult because they didn't protect their base well enough.
I like you guys.
Alright. Alright, so what notes do I have for you overall? Overall, I want you to be more active. What I mean by that is I want you to run in and fight more. When you're fighting, I want you to be fighting and like involved in the team fight, unless you're like low HP and you need to like not die. You're very slow to actually help in team fights. And also, I want you to be more active with your farming and pushing lanes and doing. You kind of just like meander around. It feels like you get some boxes here and there. You do some stuff. If you're like, I want you to like push lane, like use your cooldowns, like try to push lane like quickly and efficiently, and then like either run to a team fight or run to a camp and do it as fast as possible. And then once you're done with that, or if something interrupts you, you know, you have to deal with that. I want you to then run to the next fight or run to the next camp. And I want you to like be driven and like know what you're doing. Like everyone meanders around a little bit, especially at lower elo. You're not always gonna know what you're doing, but you are like, you're not a bad player. I would say I think that your mechanical skills are fine. Your some of your game sense and itemization is mostly fine. Like I don't think there's any big problems. The thing that I think is a problem with you, is you just meander. You have so little impact. Like, you could be doing so much more. When you fight people in your rank, you fuck them up. Like, genuinely. As long as you're not getting caught out with your pants down and getting just completely bum rushed, you can win fights. You can push team fights in this rank in your team's favor. There's a reason why when you're active and when you're playing the game, your team is winning. But when you just meander around, not farming, not getting souls, like not getting any sort of advantage, all you're doing is throwing. Like, you are throwing so often. And I think the games where your teammates aren't carrying their weight are games that you could save, but you're not, because you're not efficient enough with your moving, with your farming, with your team fighting. So that's what you need to focus on. You need to focus on efficiency. You need to know what you're doing, and you need to commit to it. A big part of doing that is looking at your mini map. Know when your team is fighting and why they're fighting and what they're doing. If your team is fighting, you need to commit and you need to decide, am I going to go farm and get souls because I can't be there, I can't get there in time, and I can't make a difference in this fight? It'll take me too long to get there. I won't be able to actually do anything if I do get there. Or do I run to that fight and do I help them kill the enemy? You every time you see one of your teammates on the minimap next to an opponent, and you should be looking at your minimap more, I want you to take that as a time like, I need to decide, what am I doing? What is the thing I need to do? And those are your options. You either need to go farm more, like fix wave or something, or do something like that, do some sort of objective, or you need to go and help your team fight. And you just don't do either too much of the time.